the boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. We talk. We come in, we hit it with the trick shot. Nothing but net. We need that bell, but them haters they gon' still watch. Like I just said, when it comes to combat, you looking at the TikTok. You wanna come into the ring, mess around, go ahead, get tricked out. We got that attitude, nation to dominate. We got the table, we filling up all the plates. You press play whenever you wanna taste. We always with the real, baby, you never gave fake. The blackest, the brightest, the boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. We talk about yeah, they the coldest.
What's up? Happy Sunday. Normally we'd be doing a show at 3 o'clock, but there was a PLE today for NXT Great American Bash 2026. There's some interesting stuff on the card, such as Tony D'Angelo, Miles Bourne, Lil Vice has a match. I think her title's on the line as well. North American Championship with Zarya. Speed Championship with Rin Sinclair and Ariana Grace. They got some singles matches with Dion Lennox, Saquon Sugars, and singles match with Shallow Hill and Tristan Angels. So we are watching it over in our Discord, but if you'd like to just chat with me, you can come and chat with me. But yeah, let's start the show. Hope you're having a great Sunday. My husband is cooking dinner. Eat my dinner and watch this with you guys. I hope you're good. Happy Sunday, as I said. Happy Sunday.
Arrives in the arena ready to unleash hell against his opponent for what has transpired over the last several weeks here on NXT. That, of course, being Tristan Angel.
We're showing 2 now. So that might be like slightly high.
Actions towards Hill. We'll find out live. Dion Lennox
What's up? Who are the people to watch? Who are you rooting for today? I'll try and put some polls in the chat as well.
Saquon Sugars. This one's not about championships. It's all about pride. Who will survive? And the NXT universe has packed the Performance Center for the first time ever.
This one would have been a fun one to go to live.
Broadcast television. Welcome to the Great American Bash.
They're just trying to find a cheap fight before.
For 2.5 centuries, a historic celebration of freedom and liberty has been commemorated across our nation. And tonight, NXT honors this enduring legacy with the biggest
I think it's $40 for NXT, but I think it's for Boldest
the
at 15.
landscape of NXT.
I think it's 15 I look at.
Has 2 fierce
I'm going to 20 if you want to get a
battle
picture.
for the NXT Championship.
The Robbers they can meet and do fight after every show.
Title stand right here. Tony, evil is coming. Former brothers turned bitter rivals will clash as the fate of Dark State reaches a defining moment.
Saquon Sugars has an opportunity to settle the score one-on-one with Dion Lennox.
I'm going to prove to you in the world where I'm up next and you up never, and it don't get no sweeter.
Well, I'm up next and you up never.
Your name is already signed on the dotted line of your death warrant. At the Great American Bash,
I stamp it.
When pageantry is ruined by jealousy,
There's some cool talent on NXT.
will come.
I've seen a little bit more polished Evolve. Because most of these boys have experience outside of NXT. There was somewhere first. Like Indies and stuff like that. A lot of Evolve people were straight from the camp today.
2 of WWE's biggest crossover athletes will collide to stake their claim as the leader
What's
of
up
the
there, on
NXT
Discord?
Women's Division.
Lola Vice defends against the number 1 contender, the Red Hot.
Yeah, I think they were winning calling up.
Everyone's waiting to see what Kendall Gray does.
I think they're ready to put the rocket on
We're
her.
going to find out at the Great American Bash.
You will have your success, Mama, but not while I'm champion. And at the Great
Crazy
American
Roller
Bash,
Dog and then
I will
what's
beat
his
you.
Triple I.
Tonight, the time-honored event
I mean, you never
kicks
know.
off the summer. Welcome to the Great American Bash.
I think Evil gonna win too.
Rocket. Yes. Not this guy, not the mobster. Looks like it.
You think the least I went?
So we just watched him for no reason? So we got came over just no reason? Nah, this big blow that ass off.
What a way to kick off this year's Great American Bash. You see the heavily bandaged champion whose face was...
You look like my favorite one. Probably Zombo when I get bit in the head. That's why y'all wear helmet.
How is he going to fare not being 100%?
Alright, so Tony D'Angelo and Rockaway first. I'm guessing this might be an order then.
100%. And let's be clear, Joe, an ingrown toenail is not at 100%. One of your eyes completely taken out of action tonight is a lot worse than that.
Just for reference, Joe Tessitore is your typical partner on SmackDown. I'm Vic Joseph as I welcome you in ringside. Vic Joseph alongside a former King of the Ring, a former multi-time Intercontinental Champion.
So what's up? I appreciate you for being here. We are watching in our Discord if you're interested in watching this actual show. Or you can hang out with me. I'm going to be doing polls throughout the show, so what's good? This is Chemo Queen. I'm also eating dinner. If not, let me know what you're eating for dinner. Or breakfast where you are. What's up? Let's chat.
And they do it by performing tonight.
Who walks out with the NXT Championship? We're about to find out.
He's trying to take over Shinsuke. He's like, Shinsuke, you gotta retire. So I can be this Japanese guy over there. The Japanese guy everybody loves.
You want to play the ring, but when you talk.
Yeah.
You're about to go and look at the truck.
And there you see the challenger. Tony D'Angelo laser focused on the man who is challenging him here tonight.
Probably Tony D'Angelo, I think if he gets called up, he's going to be a driver. Because what is his character going to bring to anything? You know what I mean? They'd have to change his character. You can't be this guy because they don't make sense.
He was going to be in pursuing the NXT Championship. Well, that was all fully revealed on Tuesday, and if you're still asking what do I mean, that eye patch over Tony D tells his own story. One fireball to the eye, one heavily hampered champion, and it's Naraku's to win tonight.
Let's go up to our ring announcer, Mike Rome.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Championship. Introducing the challenger, weighing in at 210 pounds, Naraku.
So he forgot the name for a second.
And his opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 253 pounds.
If you're on YouTube, please do my YouTube poll. If you're on Discord, please use my Discord. Please, thank you. Tony D. It's Tony D. Come on, coming up.
Sixth time the NXT Championship has been defended at this historic event. And only once the title has changed hands. That was back in 2020. The King of Darkness wants to hang an evil cloud over this brand. And Tony D'Angelo coming right out of the gate. And you can't blame him. He is fired up, no pun intended, and he is angry.
Fired up on what? You get on fire? I got it. Holy shit.
Right out of the gate. We knew he'd be angry.
Take that down.
He'd be this angry. I mean, this matchup
Definitely what's the worst thing on that
keep
down?
these two separated all night. And I look at our official.
He ain't got a friend in
We
me.
want a winner. We want a champion. And the NXT Universe is on their feet.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, Tony D is out of the blocks hole for two reasons. Number one, of course, the anger, the bitterness, after what was done
I believe they probably
to
put
music.
people in
Notice
the audience and start doing a
as
chance.
quickly as he can. Because
Like you tell him a chance to
happens, he is now a sitting duck.
Well, you know, to your point, fighting with only one
Huh?
eye, I mean, it certainly limits the champion. Is now Naraka
Did you
going
do that?
to that bandaged face,
There's water in the tub already.
that
Maybe I
damaged
should put
right
it in
eye
bed.
of the champion, Tony D'Angelo.
And it's like, I mean, I figured so he can, the tub will
Fighting with
empty
one
if
eye, you
he's
don't
done.
have the dimensions, you don't have the depth, everything's thrown off.
I mean, the whole point of having two eyeballs is to give an animal
I know I already had water in the tub already because I took it back. Yeah, so I just told him, I just told him I was like, just take it back after you eat the food. He said, okay.
Right to the eye again.
Well, what's up?
Tony D'Angelo.
I just didn't want to waste water because it was already still
Doing as
warm.
the official saved the man from himself.
Yeah, we'll be a rough rider.
You don't stop anything, you hear me? And again, referee using his discretion. Derek Sanders doing exactly what everyone is
Stop
trained to do.
anything,
And
you
Tony
hear me?
D'Angelo wants to continue this fight. And you gotta credit Tony for returning last Tuesday. You gotta credit Tony D'Angelo for being here
What,
tonight
don't?
as he executes that suplex.
He's not here, like I already don't
Do
care.
I credit him for that?
What about Tony
No, he should have
D'Angelo?
gone to the doctor, got a sick note, and refused to compete. I mean, GM Bob
Then
Stockton
I'm
thought,
walking
yeah, no
in.
problem, 3 or 4 weeks, come
When
back and
nobody
I'll-
walking in the shoes, I be walking in the
Tony D,
shoes.
he is a fighting champion. I just don't think he can fight.
Bro.
That was a man.
Championship pinfall switches inside the square
that was me
circle
on him.
zone. Naraku knowing that
I might
into
have
the
switched
cover,
here or something.
trying to
No.
find
She
and
cut
a
the
kick
kick
out
off
by
for 5
D'Angelo.
seconds.
Did you notice that Naraku on that pin was
Yeah, that-
driving that forearm bone right in that damaged eye of the champion?
Why
Not
wouldn't
in
you
the damaged eye of the champion. Not he's about to blind him.
find Fury, no pun intended? Why wouldn't you attack that weak spot? This is completely
Why wouldn't you
played into
attack
the
that
hands of the
weak spot?
challenger.
Oh, backbreaker
Everybody
executed by
did my
Naraku.
phone.
How is the champ?
Did my phone. Did my phone.
Do we have a new champion? And D'Angelo kicks out.
So look, Tony D's
Did you
experience has
go?
been
Okay,
at
somebody
this
just
level.
like, oh, so somebody voted Tony D on YouTube. Tell me why you voted Tony D
When you
for
look at
still
Naraku,
here.
he is the Japanese equivalent
I'm obviously
of
the
a
champion,
WWE
but I feel like he's getting close to his call of time too. And they're giving him all like a statue of himself and fanatics. Look at that, fanatics or something else.
It's a whole new level of challenge for Tony D, and
Yeah,
not
some
one
shit.
filled with well so far.
Tony D'Angelo again, not coming in at 100%, just got snapped right to the turnbuckles.
Need to
Naraku
get a match,
again into
some
another
shit,
cover
like-
with the title hanging in the balance, and the champion kicks out. Who is walking out? NXT champion.
They're tired. What's happening?
Murphy.
That's so quiet.
Where's the break? NCAA.
Wherever you're watching around the world,
I'm
big
with that now.
thanks
I'm
to
talking
the
again.
challenge
Yeah,
is
okay,
able
later.
to cover another
Okay.
near fall in this
Hey,
matchup.
that's it.
And it was
Okay,
Naraku
later
who
again.
earned this opportunity, beating Mason Rook, who you know. is
Oh,
watching
Mason
very
Rook, who
closely
formerly
right now
used to
this
be Will
championship
Forte.
match As a submission locked
I
in.
remember what the
Yeah,
name
no
was.
doubt
Will
about that.
something?
Mason
Cumberland?
Rook
I don't know.
rather aggrieved at how his matchup with Naraku ended,
Binghamton?
unsurprisingly so.
Rook.
And I'm sure he's waiting
That's
in the
absurd.
wings for another
Now
opportunity
he's
at
an equally terrible
NXT
name.
Gold.
Oh,
Down
his
the
new
line,
name
but
is
right
not
now,
good
it is
either.
all about Naraku, who's completely dominating Tony D.
D'Angelo right now trying to get to that bottom rope. Naraku realizing it and is dragging the champion back out, trying to reset. D'Angelo able to sidestep for a moment, and now maybe, just maybe, he can turn things around in this match. It is turning
Watch it, please, so like on this video. We do this in our own free time and shit. It would be very much appreciated so we can get the algorithm of other wrestling fans like yourself.
referee in great position right now, looking in,
Thank you,
watching
man.
everything
Appreciate
that's
it.
going on. Will bit D'Angelo.
Oh, by hook or by crook. Apparently the referee did not catch it.
They said,
Plays into the hands of the challenger
what's
once
coming?
again.
No night.
Fisherman suplex, back up, big
What's
discus
from?
punch under the jaw. Is the champion out? D'Angelo
really
gets that right shoulder
I think
off
his
the
name
mat yet
into like 3
again.
tries.
We
My
talked
boy
about it
reset,
earlier,
so
the
then
fact
that
that
was
Naraku is clearly not going to pull
said,
any
who was it?
punches. He's going to take every advantage he can get to win the gold. And a bite just one more way to stack the deck in the favor of Naraku.
You know, I know this match is wearing on, and Wade, I'd love to get your thoughts on this. Have
I
you
miss
ever
Shakes getting knocked
competed
down.
with burns on your body?
Come on, if I had burns on my body, I would be straight to the hospital. I would not be in risk competing, but then Tony D is a much different fighter than I ever was.
NXT title on the line. Naraku, who arrived from Japan on April 28th, immediately confronted that man. Our NXT champion, Tony D'Angelo, came with gifts, marked symbolically, and is taking, oh my! D'Angelo put through the barricade. It was earlier Naraku going through the perch to our left. Bodies have been battered all around the performance center. And D'Angelo dropped Naraku to become champ on another near fall.
This is just turning into a complete mauling here, and Naraku frustration starting to boil over because Tony D is simply too resistant to it, despite this overwhelming abuse.
This was moments ago. Naraku fighting his way free. The official did not see what was going on, and it just a nasty, gnarling landing for the champion. As a challenger back in control force, Naraku came to NXT for the championship. He knows the prestige. Think about the new King of the Ring, Obafemi, former champion. A title held by Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. And congratulations to Zayn, the new undisputed WWE champion.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what he has to say this Friday on SmackDown. But right now, we've got championship business before our eyes.
Sliding through, D'Angelo looking for a powerbomb. And Tony D'Angelo, the only Grand Slam champion in NXT history, got all of this. Look at the body of the challenger. Bounce off the mat.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's Tony. That's why he's the best guy in the job.
Stank on that powerbomb from Tony D. Who needed that
I don't
in
want
the
to say like
worst
Tony
way
that.
possible. This is blue collar toughness
Yeah, but it's developed
personified
character.
from
It's
Tony
good
D.
That's
NXT
also
Universe
good
trying to
college,
rally.
yeah, clean
Tony
ball.
D'Angelo right now, a win tonight would remain unbeaten at this event. Starting to challenge Booker T for Mr. Great American Bash. But he's in there with Naraku, continuing to swing away. A hard-hitting striker, loves to target a limb. We know Tony D'Angelo's fighting spirit, but it's Naraku trying to follow in the footsteps of Shinsuke Nakamura, Io Sky, and Asuka. But it's Tony D'Angelo who's been battling the ghosts of NXT's past for several years. Finally, was able to call himself champion, and he's not going to go down without a fight.
What an absolute mauling he is delivering in return to Naraku now, who thought he'd be home and dry at this point, but Tony D just a step ahead, tapping into that second win.
Couple of German suplexes from D'Angelo, who again is starting to feel the energy from the NXT universe.
I mean, what's the story of Tony D being from day one at NXT? Scratch and
Power slam! And, that was close.
Yeah, this is
Come
Tony
go
D
down
saying
looking like
NXT
that.
is my
Please
house.
don't
It's
like
gonna
the
take
videos
my
for
call.
watching.
Take it
Appreciate you.
old-fashioned
In the
way.
weekly show talking about the product and who this product we're watching right now. Should be greatly
Looking for
appreciated.
dead to rights countered by
We're on the
Naraku.
road to 500.
His own German
So thank
suplex.
you
But
for
D'Angelo's
choosing to
up.
follow our show.
Champion's on his feet, and he has a challenger dead to rights. D'Angelo survives.
Alright, D'Angelo keeps his joint.
Here is your winner,
Keeps his joint, y'all.
the NXT champion, Tony D'Angelo. NXT Universe on their feet. Barrett, what a way to kick off this year's Great American Bash.
Yeah, absolutely stunning stuff from Tony D, who had absolutely no right retaining in this condition against this challenger. But pure
Because we all
power,
wrong.
pure
Yes,
bloody
sir.
mindedness from Tony D, a refusal to stay down, a refusal to bow
nobody listens to me, except for on YouTube. So that person on YouTube, he's correct. He is correct.
Tony D'Angelo, always with a chip on his shoulder as he climbs another mountain here on NXT. And Tony leaves tonight, still with gold around his waist. Now the question is, who's going to leave tonight? Women's North American champion.
Tatum Paxley. A year ago, we were both standing in other people's shadows. And now look at us. We broke free.
Tatum gets the ultimate revenge.
We stood on our own, and we were able to call ourselves champions.
A standing ovation for the new Women's North American champion.
It just so happens that my reign began at the expense of yours. But of course, in Tatum Paxley fashion, you couldn't let things go. I was never meant to be played with. You, like everyone else, can't let me enjoy my success. You had to cost me my tag match and embarrass me in my first matches.
Tell it, Big Zah.
Tatum, I don't
The girl you was playing with me ain't playing no games with you no more.
You are addicted to pain. So I'm going to take a page out of your own book. I'm going to give you your rematch so I can beat you again. And then you can revel in that pain forever.
Zarya, if you know me so well like you think you do, you should know I don't like it when people take what doesn't belong to them.
Paxley is done playing games. Hell was unleashed.
And at the Great American Bash, I make sure I get back my
She
Women's
said,
North American
and at Backlash? At Backlash?
Who leaves tonight with the title? Can Tatum Paxley regain the gold? Or will Zarya continue to scorch the NXT landscape? NXT Women's North American Championship live next on the Great American Bash.
If you're gonna do it anyway,
Here's no watch along schedule.
do it right here where the eyes
Look
of
at
the
that.
world are on you.
There's words. Screenshot. Whatever you want. So you know that that's our weekly watch along schedule on Discord. Here's our merch.
BTP, y'all.
So what y'all think of that? That first match. Evil and Naraka. They get into how it should. I think Naraka got it. Rob, what you think? I think for the opening match, it was alright. Served its purpose, you know? It was a situation where they could elevate Tony D'Angelo, but also give Naraku some camera time and give him a little bit of story. Because he kind of came in and from the jump just been like, alright, I want to get you Tony D. So, you know, I'm glad they got that done and over with. What you think of the Zarya Tatum match? I know a lot of people really love her. Tatum Paxley, but I'm a fan of Big Zah. Big Zah. But yeah, right now they're on a commercial break, so I'm just waiting, essentially. But I hope you're good. I hope you're well. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. As I said, normally we would have earlier had done a weekly show, but we had another PLE, so we're chilling and waiting for that to be done. And then we'll be figuring out for sure when we're doing our show. But definitely hit the bell so that you know. You gotta wait for us to tell you. If you get the bell on, your phone will ping on your phone and say, hey, Utah Combats is live, you know, so I'd appreciate it. It's about to come back. Nah, still just doing what it do. It was just showing that creepy Tatum girl again. I thought we were back. I like Zarya though. I think Zarya is funny though. At the end of the day, like I like organic storylines how they happen because they really did have Zarya just being in Soul Shadow before, so it kind of happened organically enough that they've been able to pivot stories for both of them. Zarya, I think Zarya, she ain't too far away from her call-up either. She's pretty close, I would say. Oh, look, they're talking about Braun Breaker when he was in NXT. Look at this dude. Oh, people used to be in NXT. I guess all these people have got called up. Oh, look at that guy. Oh, look at Zarya. Native American Bash.
Memory lane. A little note for you, Barrett. First superstar to win any title at this event, Dusty Rhodes in 1985. Can Tatum Paxley put gold around her waist once again? And have you seen the growth inside Paxley? When you left us, I'm just going to throw it out there. Tatum was just starting to arrive, starting to find her footing. She was with Ivy Nile, if you remember.
Yeah, I mean, the growth of Tatum Paxley has been incredibly impressive from an athlete who has
I'm gonna give up my,
entertainment. That growth has been non-stop, and she's really been peaking these past several months here at NXT. And that growth for the best, for those future Hall of Famers, it never stops.
Coming into the ring tonight, ready to roll the dice and become champion once more. Has the champion finally gotten out of the shadow?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you win gold like the NXT North American Women's Championship. You are standing in anybody's shadow. And I'll tell you right now, Sol Ruka, obviously spectacular, and she's going on to great things on Raw and SmackDown. But sometimes the spectacular catches the eye, but the powerhouse, that ceiling is so much higher.
This is the second of 5 championship matches tonight here live at the Great American Bash. The first WWE Premium live event ever on broadcast television as we get ready to go up to our ring announcer, the one and only, Mike Rowe.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Women's North American Championship. Introducing the challenger from Dallas, Texas, Tatum Paxley. And her opponent from Adelaide, South Australia, she is the NXT Women's North
They like specifying, so she's from South Australia. I was like, huh? And was it bad? It's like, you gotta clarify
There
some
has
reasons.
been only one women's North American champion to fail to defend the title at least once. Paxley wants to add Zarya to that list. And already a tug of war with a headbutt. And Jeremy Marcus, the official, trying to get this thing under control, and Paxley coming in here with a plan. Paxley right now trying to take it right to the champion, swinging a miss, big kick going low, trying to cut away some of that strength, some of that vertical base of the champion. Nice drop kick from the challenger.
Yeah, I like this a lot from Paxley right off the bat. She is erratic, she is passionate. Oh, I was going to say she had to come up with something big to stop this physical mismatch that is Zarya, an absolute brutal powerhouse. Right now, Paxley's best chance might have just gone negative.
Early stage of this matchup, Barrett, who is feeling more pressure tonight? Is it the challenger or is it the champion who is in control at this very moment?
Well, right now you've got to say the champ Zarya, who has spent months trying to prove her value as a top-tier star in NXT, and to win that gold and instantly lose it would crush the confidence and momentum. Make yourself look like a flash in the pan, and that's not what you want at this level.
Paxley trying to get back in here as the NXT Universe trying to rally behind Tatum Paxley. And how do you describe the connection Tatum has with all those here in the NXT Universe?
Well, she's an underdog, isn't she? She's somebody that people just simply didn't for a long time believe could compete at the top level. But then she went out, won gold, competed like a fighting champion, took on all comers until she met the human roadblock that is Zarya.
Oh! Nice double stomp right to the spine of the champion. And Paxley right now weathering that early storm, charging back in. Paxley, one of two women to hold both the North American and NXT women's titles. The other, Stephanie Becker, as able to land on her feet. Nice show of strength again by Zarya, swing and a miss. Paxley also trying to make some more history by becoming the first two-time women's North American champion. I don't think she even knows where she's at right now after that last headbutt.
I mean, Zarya is just unstoppable destruction personified, and Tatum Paxley came in here with big designs on regaining that North American championship, but it's starting to look pretty damn bleak.
For a moment, just hanging out. Oh, just pulled the apron. And look at Paxley. It's unorthodox, it's unusual, but damn, it's effective. Big super kick out of the
Fight against Zarya, you're probably not going to win, but Zarya gets it with a shot right to the back of the dome.
What an enziguri as Paxley realizes she's got to break the count. Only way to win the championship, pinfall submission inside the ring. Zarya might have just saved herself for a little bit longer in this matchup as she just stared up at her championship. And rising out of the ashes. Paxley right back at it. And no! Referee checking on the challenger.
Shut her on her first. I think she had this. She got those shoes. I'm not getting my shit out of this bitch. Yeah, I'm not flashing, man.
Well, wherever you're watching around the world, this is the Great American Bash, the North American Championship hanging in the balance. I sound a little down right now because after what we just saw, Zarya dropping Tatum Paxley the way she did, I don't know how Paxley can fight back in this match.
Well, you're calling it fighting back. It was a wild swing at Zarya and immediately shot down with one blow. And right now, this is starting to look like a mugging.
You said it's starting to look like a mugging.
Paxley looks completely spent.
You can say that again as Zarya back into the ring, hooking the leg, and challenger once again kicking out. Booker has always talked about potential. That's been the buzzword he's used on Tuesdays. Is Zarya starting to achieve hers, in your opinion?
Yeah, so the word potential to a lot of younger superstars is almost an albatross around the neck, and it's an added layer of pressure that you're expected to meet a certain grade, and when you're not hitting that grade, you start to doubt yourself. Well, thankfully for Zarya, she's got through that period of potential, and we're really starting to see what she is going to look like as a major WWE player over the next several years.
Actually starting to fight back as the NXT Universe right now getting very vocal here inside the Performance Center, but slamming that door shut is Zarya.
Oh no, the NXT Universe.
able to kick out. NXT Universe right now, fever pitch, fired up. They have been all afternoon, and thus far here at the Great American Bash, I mean, everyone was lined up outside. They were grilling hot dogs. The tailgate was firing up. Former NXT champion, Grand Slam champion, Universal champion Kevin Owens was here.
And even a big thunderstorm could not dampen the spirits. Thankfully, the skies have cleared, although those dark clouds are now existing right over the career of Tatum Paxley.
You know, Zara right now not even breathing heavy, Barrett, and just tossed another human body like it was absolutely nothing. What did you say earlier? Power personified?
Well, it's exactly
That's just
what
a distribution.
Zara is.
Little
The
Blaze
complete
is like
destruction
short.
of an opponent
She's
here
looking
from
that's
pretty much
crazy.
the word go, but hats off
Yeah,
to
look at
Paxley.
distribution
She is
different.
gaily trying
She
her
got her
best
name like
to
that.
hang in there. Simply no quit in that superstar's mind.
Now another submission locked in and a little insult to injury from Zarya to Paxley. And will Paxley tap out? There's nowhere for Paxley to go. I haven't seen Tatum even try to get out of this hold. And I go back to what happened moments ago when Zarya dropped Tatum right there on the outside.
Yeah, it's tap out or it's pass out, but somehow fighting out is Tatum Paxley. And right this woman off at your
Let's go,
barrel. This is the kind of
Tatum,
grit and
DDP.
fortitude that took us to the championship in the first place, Vic.
Tatum trying to break herself free because hanging in the balance is the NXT Women's North American title. Tatum Paxley doing her best right now to fight back into this matchup. It has been all Zarya over the last few minutes, who really has scorched the landscape of this brand in recent months. And as we're getting the deep waters of this matchup, we're starting to see what Tatum Paxley is made of. And I come back to what I asked you earlier about who has more pressure. Truly, who maybe intimidates you more, Barrett? Is it Zarya or is it Paxley?
Well, physically it's not close, of course, Zarya, but this mentality of Paxley, she is, for want of a better expression, a bit of an oddball, and that can completely discombobulate opponents, especially ones that are so dominant like Zarya, who thought by now this one will be over.
And again, Zarya continuing to inflict pain and punishment, but now rallying with a couple of strong knee strikes right to the temple, trying to knock Zarya off balance for a moment. Tatum, who we've seen be very resilient in the past, and I believe Zarya's just bounced off that steel post.
Yeah, you said resilient, but that was resourceful. Use your environment to your advantage. Paxley has done it, and Paxley has bought herself an opportunity.
High cross body. And once again, as we've seen in the past, Paxley able to rise to the occasion. Charging in, and Paxley starting to gain some momentum. We know her newfound bestie Shiloh Hill in action later tonight. Certainly he's looking on. Close to see his friend if she can recapture gold.
And there are a few things more intimidating than a superstar with such a high pain threshold as Tatum Paxley, who looks completely renewed physically and when it comes to belief in winning this championship back.
Off that snap German suplex, he delivers another super kick under the jaw of Zarya.
And Zarya is now getting ping-ponged by a woman who was wiping the floor with moments ago.
Once again, NXT Universe showing their love for the challenger, Tatum Paxley. It's all about that Women's North American Championship. As a little bit of a back and forth, teeter-totter-esque. Both these women up top. Paxley looking for the exclamation point. Oh, big suplex, floated right over, right up, and again, Paxley looking for pinpoint precision, and no, got caught with a massive spear.
Oh man, this might well have snuffed out Paxley for good after this stunning superplex roll through. We're going to finish the job or simply beaten to it by those burning embers inside Zarya.
And this is the second of 5 championship matches.
Second of 5
I go back to earlier in the matchup.
championship
Remember,
matches
Zarya
tonight.
dropping all her weight onto Tatum's body on the outside. A senton as well. Another
Zarya's going up tonight.
impact to that midsection with that spear. I'm starting to think
Zarya's
Tatum may
going
have
up
some damage that we don't know about. She might have trouble breathing as this matchup
Oh,
goes
it's
on.
not
There's a
trouble
ribbon.
breathing.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Gritting through the pain right now. You're talking about that midsection, but that was right on the point of the jaw, and that is a KO in anyone's money. But somehow Paxley still wobbling and trying to stay alive here, but it looks really bleak.
See the body of Paxley just buckle on that Irish whip into the turnbuckle, and we've seen Zarya do this in the past, just showcasing that strength, hanging her up. Couple of sharp elbows.
How unfading is Tatum Paxley here? At times it's like a polar bear attacking a seal, but that seal, Tatum Paxley, is still gamely fighting on.
I don't know. Both these women teetering. And Zarya now's caught.
What a predicament to find yourself in. Tatum Paxley's going to go for broke here.
So much damage done to Paxley's body. How in the world? Look at Zarya. Champion, challenger, locking eyes. And we talk about turning points of a matchup. We're right there right now, Barrett.
Yeah, you back the powerhouse in this situation in most circumstances, but against Tatum Paxley, you never know.
Pump kick connected, showcase that strength against Zarya. Maybe looking for an F5 on the outside. Whoa!
Oh my word!
Tatum always fighting for those in the NXT universe and that championship. That title means so much to Tatum. She's so close to winning it back. And how the hell is Zarya back up? Well, there's that rolling kick earlier when she caught a spear. And instead this time, cemetery drive. Paxley now getting the champion back into the ring. This is going to be it. History going to be made at the Great American Bash. Cemetery drive times 2.
No way! To the roping and a kick out.
Hey.
I mean, sometimes
I'm at a loss for words.
sometimes it's just not your night, but not ready to give in there is Paxley.
Tatum
Finish
coming
the job.
possessed, looking to make it 3. One more time. Counter, hoist it up. Zarya looking for an F5. Countered again, rolling through, shoulders down, title on the line, and another kick out. Back up, and a spear. And we have again entered the zone of destruction. You got to be kidding me.
This is entirely new territory. Not only for the two in the ring, but all of us.
Look at Paxley.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Tatum is laughing.
Say holy shit tonight.
Realizing right now could be that moment. Officials in great position. He's looking on. Paxley's not moving. Zarya, shot after shot. Forearm after forearm.
Yeah, no defense at all here from Paxley. Oh, God.
That's got to be a knockout blow.
I mean, this is a carcass now.
Like a rag
This is a
doll
carcass now.
suffering a
God
setback.
damn. God damn, they getting there. I forgot to make a poll, but yeah, Zarya returning. I expected that. So Tatum reaching that GloYard bag.
American champion, Zarya. I take nothing away from Tatum Paxley in this
Alright, Tatum, go
matchup.
sit your ass down somewhere now.
Both these women rose to the occasion of this premium live event.
Yeah, that definitely gave
Rose
y'all
to the occasion of
almost
this
a 25-minute
championship
match.
matchup. And Barrett, it was right hook after right hook, knockout blow after knockout blow. That was the second cemetery drive.
Well, we talked at the top of the show how the talent, the superstars of NXT were looking to step up in this new era.
take a look outside at our tailgate, the NXT Universe. Showing their love and admiration for these two women, but my thought in this moment, what force of nature is going to be able to stop Zarya?
Jordan Grace. Send Jordan Grace back down there.
Such a big night, folks. It's a huge night for us tonight. I'm locked in though, and I saw your sit down.
So I'm locked in though.
And
we'll find out that she's not locked in.
On a serious note though, you rebuilt the NQC.
Huh?
And it might just be the two of us. That's all we need, seriously.
Yeah.
And I know you're gonna beat Ariana Grace tonight and retain the speed title. You're so right. And it doesn't matter what happened in the past title matches or in New York. You're gonna beat Lola Vice and prove to the world what I already know. Kendall Gray is not the future. She's now. Damn right. We're both gonna be walking out as champions. Oh, sure are. For the NQCC. There you go. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Championship still to come, but in moments, Shiloh Hill looks to get one back on Tristan Angels. It's live. It's next at the Great American Bash.
Live, it's not.
This summer, the world arrives. Guarantee your place at the FIFA World Cup when it comes to North America. Elevate every minute of match day and experience the very best of the beautiful game with a ticket-inclusive hospitality package.
It's not today. I'm just making sure.
The countdown to kickoff is on.
Y'all like
know? Well, guess what? We don't want to talk to you. Yeah, of course not. You know the three of you made this past Tuesday for me more chaotic than it already was. You make money or don't you, son? Star power right here. Throws money folks for real. Because if you weren't, the Vanity Project would be all over the Great American Bash. You guys are such big stars, right? Yeah, we're the biggest stars in NXT. Current longest reigning champs, actually. Okay, well, if you're such big stars, hey, your punishment, Jackson, Tuesday is you and Mason Rooker going one-on-one. What the hell are you doing? It's going to be a very busy night for the Vanity Project because Brad and Ricky are defending your NXT Tag Team Championship. What? That's the guys I'm supposed to be meeting with right now, actually. That's probably them. From AAA, Dr. Wagner Jr. and his brother Galeno. Nice to meet you guys. You told him, Mr. Stone. Oh, absolutely. I already talked to Rey Mysterio about it. We're taking those titles. Yeah, where do you think you're taking these titles, bud? Yeah, it's like name drop, Stone. Hey, Stone, welcome to NXT. As we officially welcome into our watch party here outside the Performance Center for the Great American Bash, Blake Howard alongside Sirius XM's Dave LaGreca, and of course, the Grand Slam champion, former NXT champion, Kevin Owens in the house tonight.
Kevin Owens in the house tonight.
And KO, I'm going to come right to you as a
KO's
former
gonna
NXT
eventually
champion.
be wrestling with us.
That injured eye by Naraku. How was he able to survive?
What's KO doing now?
I mean, that's how much a title
Now look how
means to
skinny
somebody,
KO
right?
is.
I think he lost his eye, right? It's gone. He's never going to get it back. And but he retained the title. Very good.
He say, I say the N-word.
Of course, Dave, we saw Saria and still NXT
The
Women's
finish
North
is for
American champion
wrestling.
tonight. And with what we've seen from her against Solka, winning that NXT
So we don't like her?
Women's
She don't know?
Championship,
We
now
don't
going
watch
2-0
her?
against Dana Paxley. How dominant is Zarya here
What
tonight?
you doing with your time?
For sure, she is definitely dominant.
Why is he
We
doing
may
it?
have seen
No people.
one of the matches
It's not good luck that you do work for the company and he don't even know who his people are. He should know who they are. Well, we should know who they are.
And guys, we still have 3 more championships to be decided here tonight. It's a big night at the Bash. You guys expecting anything else from our championship matchup?
Well, Kevin Owens was right. We have not seen any title changes yet. We'll see the rest of the show. I had a T-shirt that said Kevin is right for a while, which makes sense. And you're right. You know, I'm really looking forward to the next 2 matches. Tristan Angels, I'm a big fan of his, working with him at LFG.
Of course, you know him from LFG.
No, he's good. Trust me. And, you know, the next Saquon also said on Tuesday that members of Dark State can't wipe their asses without him helping them do it, which is a very strange thing to say, but I'm curious to see how it translates into the ring.
The words of Saquon Sugars and, of course, Kevin Owens right here. But, guys, coming up next, we've got a huge matchup. Tristan Angels one-on-one with Shiloh Hill. It's going down here tonight, and that's coming up next right here at the
Going down for
It doesn't seem like Kevin Owens is a big fan of this man.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is the winner of LFG Season 2, weighing in at 252 pounds, Shiloh Hill.
Kevin Owens opting for this man's opponent, but even you seemed a little bit put off by Shiloh Hill this past Tuesday.
Yeah, I've seen some real characters in my time in this industry, but I simply cannot get a handle on Shiloh Hill.
What happened to Joe Hendry? Where's he at, y'all?
Oddball
So
genius
Joe Hendry's
to
going
me,
down
something of a
today.
demented
All I see right now
lunatic,
is
but perhaps there is
Danhausen on
something
both shows. Where's Joe Hendry?
and undoubtedly this is one powerhouse athlete in
Where's
his
the
own right. It'll be
athlete, Joe
interesting to
Hendry?
see how this plays out.
Just someone tell me where he is.
Why are you standing?
Oh, standing to attention, Vic Joseph, because this man gets my
That's right.
juices flowing.
Cause he a UK dude, that's why he biased.
And his opponent, from North Carolina, weighing in at 235 pounds, Tristan
Hey, Mr. NXT, isn't he?
First off, the sash you see Angels wearing that says Mr. NXT is not his. That belongs to his opponent, Shiloh Hill. Secondly, is it time for Angels to put up or shut up here at NXT?
Certainly, well, this charming man is not just a
He's
pretty
charming,
face.
man.
He can get down and
Okay,
dirty when he needs to. Let me correct you on something, Mr. Vic Joseph. That is the real racing in the Mr. NXT pageant. I think we all know who the real winner was, and it's that man with the beautiful blonde flowing locks. Wow.
Angel's trying to pull a fast one, but again, as we know, Shiloh Hill always able to pick up a scheme, always able to snuff it out, always able to stay one step ahead of his opponent. What are you so grumpy for, all of a sudden being angry about Shiloh Hill and Matt Matthews? It's almost as if you were stuck on a plane yesterday and you couldn't see the England game.
Yeah, enough talk about the England game right now, but I'll tell you right now, England, there is no finer exponent of our little island than Mr. Tristan Angels, but this is a real high-power offense attack from Shiloh.
They got his sash back, absolute no.
Put it down, Shiloh.
Angels coming in, missing wildly, hoisted back up Shiloh Hill. It has been all Hill in this matchup. Round and round they go. Where does it end? Only one man knows. That would be Shiloh Hill. It seems the ride just came to an end for Tristan Angels.
Yeah, the mentality, the attitude of Shiloh Hill. I don't like it at all, but I will say that physical style of offense is incredibly impressive.
Hill in control. Can Hill walk away with a victory here tonight as another swing and a miss? It takes Angels right up and charges Angels right back into the corner. It has been all Shiloh Hill. Angels doing his best right now. Of course, Hill, former LFG winner, has had the tutelage of The Undertaker, befriended Tatum Paxley. Heart has to be broken for his friend after what we saw moments ago. But Tristan Angels now has taken over this matchup as the Great American Bash rolls on.
Mr. What?
Big backdrop, and both these men, Barrett, making their premium live event debuts. Do you remember how nervous you were for your very first one? I believe it was SummerSlam.
Yeah, my first, well, not quite my favorite of matchups of all time, but I'll tell you right now, my body felt like lead. And it was something that I personally needed slapping around for 5 minutes before I finally woke up in my PLE debut. And right now, verging on 5 minutes here has been Tristan Angels getting slapped around and still looking to show some signs of life, sadly.
What a big knee lift, and Shiloh Hill having some fun right now. Both superstars back to the outside. Again, this is all because of what transpired in the Mr. NXT pageant. Again, that Shiloh Hill won.
No, it was a fair contest, and we all know who should have won. Is that man who almost got decapitated by Shiloh Hill. Now, when it comes to getting down into a fight like this, Shiloh Hill is clearly your man. But when it comes to beauty pageantry, absolutely not.
Well, no part of you thinks that Hill was in the right this past Tuesday on NXT for what he did.
That's the match of Tristan Angels, absolutely hiding on the ring, playing laughter trash, getting into the head of a competitor mid-match. Absolutely not, Big Joseph.
Well, let's remember.
Can we have a little decorum around here, please, Shiloh Hill?
Well, let's remember it was Angels who attacked Hill after losing Mr. NXT. It was also Angels who stole that prized sash that we see here ringside. So Hill retaliated, happened to cost Angels the Evolve Championship, which Angels was none too pleased about as he turns things around in this match.
You are a spin doctor. You are a PR merchant. An absolute BS PR merchant at that, Vic Joseph.
What do you mean by that?
Because
I stated all facts.
Shiloh Hill won a sham contest by fraudulent judges. The real winner of Mr. NXT is clearly that man who looks like he's stepped off the cover of a romance novel. And you know I like my romance novels, Vic Joseph. Mr. Tristan Angels. It's about time people around here on NXT started giving Angels the kind of respect he deserves.
I also know you called me a spin doctor. I'm sure that was one of your favorite brands growing up in the 80s. As Angels puts on the big old shoulder first, goes Shiloh Hill. And there's now a bullseye on the body of Hill. And Angels starting to exploit it.
Yeah, attack relentlessly. You have the upper hand. You have to make it count because this big Shiloh Hill getting back on his feet and swinging, you're going to be in big trouble.
Hill right now in big trouble. Tristan Angels, who in the early part of this matchup was just trying to get a little bit of separation over the last several moments, has taken it to Hill, able to counter Hill, and then just ripped Hill down
Nine.
Things going from bad to worse for Shiloh Hill.
Rubber band.
Shiloh Hill over the last few minutes has really started to take it to, or Tristan Angel's been taking it to Shiloh Hill, and Hill right now
Trying to escape, he's running away. I mean, what kind of man does that, Vic Joseph? Are you going to defend this? Scurrying away from the fight. What a
trying to create a little bit of separation, so to speak, but Angels isn't going to fall for this. Oh, he got him again.
Oh, this happened on Tuesday.
Lights went out. The football on. It's a show. It's a show.
I lost that. I'm going off the phone.
Yeah, that's on the show. Like on the actual NXT show. That wasn't my fault.
Twisted Angels surviving and escaping, but Shiloh Hill. Holy! Shiloh Hill!
How did he do that? I told you this guy's a bloody lunatic, Vic.
An absolute madman!
An absolute menace.
Hill certainly showed a different side of himself on Tuesday, a more serious, scarier side, as he just drops that leg across the throat of Angels.
Your toothless aggression now, and I've got the heebie-jeebies too. I can't imagine how bad Tristan Angels feels.
I don't know if in all your years have you ever seen anything like what we just witnessed in the last 2 minutes as
Well, pancake out of mid-air, and it takes a little more than some horror movie games to throw Tristan Angels off his game.
Angels trying to get back into the game, a man who has competed on Evolve, on LFG, in addition to NXT, and I guess all fair in what we've just witnessed. I mean, I can't even be mad at Angels for trying to pull out all the stops after what we just saw.
About the most unorthodox of matches, but now I hope we're closing in on a rather orthodox ending where the handsome business wins, but maybe not.
Well, those steel steps were set up by Tristan Angels, and I think he was looking for a big suplex up and over, but throat first. This time goes Hill, and again a second time. Angels showing a nasty side of himself here at the Great American Bash. Tristan Angels has really been beaten all around the ring and is now turning things back around on Shiloh Hill, and I can only imagine the excuses if Hill's victorious again that will spew from the mouth.
Look at you,
Tristan
you're
Angels.
already writing Tristan Angels off. Here's your problem. You just a bomb by it. Oh, what the hell is this nutcase doing now?
Well, that was his tooth, and well, right now there is literally his tooth is in the ring right now.
Tooth is in the ring.
Everything
That nigga got that
in this
fake tooth.
matchup, Barry.
Right there.
We're currently
So they got figured shit they came out like, nah, my shit been gone.
everything thrown at him.
Covered. Not a lot on that kick out though from Shiloh Hill after we just saw that step up Inseguri, and there it was the aforementioned tooth that is just hanging out in the ring. Why don't you go pick that up, Barry?
Spray down with disinfectant, please.
Put that in and use it as a pocket square. Obviously, everything's hot right now. You took your jacket off.
I do not know where the mouth of Shiloh Hill has been, and I really don't want to think about it any more than I have to.
Goes back to that different side of Hill we've seen, but both men, same thought process process laid out in the ring. Official right now checking on both. This all because Shiloh Hill kept saying that he was going to win Mr. NXT. Tristan Angel said that Shiloh Hill was Mr. NXT material.
Well, I'm really increasingly impressed with Tristan Angels here, who's been put through the ringer. No sign of flow.
No one home on that elbow drop and jumping off the turnbuckle that has the Mr. NXT sash that Angel stole from Hill after Hill won the pageant.
Which was stolen from Tristan Angels in the first place by corrupt officiating. Tell the full story, Big Show.
Well, now Shiloh got his tooth back, and I do mean literally his tooth. And now he's swinging a loaded right fist with that tooth in it.
That tooth has become part of his storyline. Like the second, third time that I heard something about his tooth.
He just stuck his tooth in Tristan's mouth.
That's how you get cooties, Big Joseph. And you know all about that.
Right now, Hill trying to kick the cooties right out of Tristan. Angels drop face first. Hill almost like he got his second or third win. Nice tilt-a-whirl slam by Shiloh.
I'll tell you right now, Shiloh Hill, as unorthodox as they come, but damn is it effective.
Looking for a power bomb, trying to hoist up maybe Razor's Edge. Sit-down style power bomb. Got all of it, but didn't get enough for the three.
Say something nice about Twisted Angel. I'm begging you. This guy has absorbed everything. Keeps kicking out. Keeps throwing it back the other way.
Well, I would say about Tristan Angels, but I don't have enough time because Shiloh Hill is continuing to take it to him. Shiloh Hill right now is in the driver's seat of this matchup here against Tristan Angels, looking for a little bit of payback as Angels again though turning this right back around on Hill.
Yeah, not just a pretty face Tristan Angels taking so much punishment tonight, but simply keeps on ticking.
Shiloh Hill just ran up those steps that Angels placed on the outside.
In two right there.
Angels paying the price for moving it. Oh! And he might have just broke the code to beat Shiloh into the cover and Hill. And not a lot on that kick out.
Yeah, hats off to both, man. They have both been beaten from pillar to post in this one. But the momentum now.
Was looking to drive that knee into the back of the neck of Shiloh Hill. That's what we saw at the conclusion of the Mr. NXT pageant.
Just both men hitting a whole new gear tonight that we haven't seen before. My God!
There it was, Whisper of the Beast, and Hill beats Angels again.
Beats Angels again.
Here is your winner, Shiloh Hill. Angels would fit better in Nexus, the Core, or the League of Nations. There, I said something nice about him.
Well, no one wants to be in the core of the League of Nations, but I'll leave that for another day. But so impressive here with Shiloh Hill. He is a madman, he's a lunatic, and he has to take some real abuse from Tristan Angels tonight, who continues to grow in my eyes. But tonight, it was all about Shiloh Hill. And with offense like that, this young man is going to go a hell of a long way in this game thing.
Shiloh Hill, congratulations on your very first singles PLE win, beating Tristan Angels right here on the CW. How is it feeling?
Thank you, Emily. Honestly, I feel very relieved. You know, Tristan represents everything I don't want to be or become. I might not be pretty, I might not be perfect, I might not be polished, but fortunately for me, that ain't a factor in winning. Tonight is a perfect example why no one sleeps on Shiloh Hill.
And after tonight, it's hard to argue with Mr. NXT. That being that man right there, Shiloh Hill.
Congratulations on your new Guinness World Record. And Jada tapping out to your sharpshooter pushed the record even. I know. I mean, you should have seen her last week. She's like shell of herself. It's really sad. Yeah. Guinness World Record for the most submission wins of any man or woman in WWE history. But guys, who's counting? Anybody who is anybody in my business has tapped out to the sharpshooter. competitor. And if you want to make it to the top in the WWE, you've got to listen to the low-key legend. I mean, look at Nikita. Brand new Evolve Women's Champion. You are amazing. And Carmen kicking ass in AAA and looking beautiful while doing it. And Layla officially earning her invite to the dungeon. You are a rock star. Had a blast. Guys, I don't want soft women in my business. And if I'm being perfectly honest, Jada's gotten really, really soft. I'm sorry, Natty, but I haven't been here long. That locker room is hard to survive, so maybe we can give Jada a little break. Maybe Jada grows a pair.
Don't worry, Natty. I'll handle her on Tuesday.
And I know you will, and we will be with you in your corner. I'm so excited for Tuesday. You're gonna die, bro.
Stone, I know it's Great American Bash. I know it's a big night. It is. But I'm not going to let Keanu Carter keep moving like that. I beat him, and he couldn't handle it, so he wants to put me through a table. I ain't going to hold you. I need my kid.
Okay, look, I know you're frustrated, but you're just going to have to wait.
What you mean wait? Bro, this ain't no doctor's office. I ain't got to wait for nothing. I don't care how big or bad
You have to wait because you know what happened when Keanu happened. I understand it wasn't a good thing that happened. So now you have earned a championship opportunity Tuesday.
You lying. Don't play in my face like
You're one-on-one with Vikingo for the triple X.
Vikingo. For real? Yes. You know what? Where did those not have bad? I figured you would say that, Cash. Good luck. Good luck to you, Cash. On the topic of championships, get the clock ready. The women's speed title is about to be defended. It's live. It's next on the Great American Bash.
That would be your bathroom break right there, y'all.
On July 18th, the world's most famous arena delivers the main event.
You know what time it is. You want a moment? This is always a moment. Everyone is buzzing on this spectacle.
It's Saturday night's main event at the Garden. The night of Fanatics Fest NYC. Tickets on sale now.
Hey, and listen to that bullshit song, y'all. What y'all think so far about the Great American Bash? Y'all liking it for this week? What y'all also think of the Night of Champions that just passed? What y'all thoughts on that as well? Let me know in the comments. I'm here. I thought that Night of Champions was alright. Trying to move my stuff back in a different position. But, that was alright. Jade made what's face look pretty good. Tiffany. But I knew that Charlotte was gonna come out because she screwed Charlotte by beating her up for her Queen of the Ring shit. I respect that. Makes sense. So all shit makes sense for the story. It don't really bother me. It's like, okay, that makes sense. I do feel like that Liv Morgan was a cop out though. A ready cop out was just get her curse real quick. I actually thought the Zarya match was pretty decent, though. But it's 'cause Zarya put out a good show, but they both put out a good show. That's all really you can ask sometimes, as long as both can put out a good show. Then I'm satisfied.
Going out tonight.
It is so amazing that our country is turning 250 years old.
What's better than 249 but 250?
This country is such a melting pot for so many different cultures. I could say that
I got shot.
So much to learn and
Yeah.
absolutely.
Got your brainwashed.
That's my favorite
Let me
part
stop.
about America. Dream big, dream huge.
Anything
I ain't gonna get into it with y'all. Like I with y'all today in the comments.
Want in this world, as long as you're willing to work hard for it and treat people the right way.
All of us are a part of that story that makes us America, and that is absolutely something to celebrate. And that,
and that,
And that.
and that,
and that is my American story.
here's to the next 250 years. Presented by Arby's, we have the meat.
Presented by Arby's, we have the meats.
And again, congratulations to Obafemi, the new king of the ring. But we're set for the third championship match of the night.
The following contest is the Women's Speed Championship match with a 5-minute time limit. Introducing first, representing Birthright, Ariana Gray.
And will Ariana Grace be the speed champion when NXT Live hits the road in August and September? Coming to a city near you. Catch NXT Live in Poughkeepsie, New York, Salisbury, Maryland, and Petersburg, Virginia.
Salisbury, Maryland, there you go.
Columbia, South Carolina, and Greensboro, North Carolina, Knoxville,
Salisbury,
Tennessee in
Maryland.
September. Tickets are on sale now. Visit WWE.com/events for more details. And certainly, Wade, Lexus King has had to have given Ariana Grace some tips.
Tips? Frosted tips? What are you talking about?
Tips on winning the match, Barrett.
Ariana Grace does not need tips. She was born for this.
And her opponent, she is the Women's Speed Champion, Princess Claire.
Well, you got to give her props for wanting the tournament first and foremost and wanting to defend her championship here at the Great American Bash.
No, I do not. I don't get it at all, Vic. If you were the champ, people should be demanding to challenge you. You shouldn't be handing out championship tournaments, championship opportunities. You know why? Because that is the fastest way you lose a title. I don't see the mentality of Ren Sinclair at all, despite the fact it's so popular with the viewing audience.
A 5-minute time limit and championship bouts, unlike the 3 minutes during the tournament. We see Birthright. There is no Kendall Gray. Gray not here to counter Birthright, of course. Kendall, Lola, two of the biggest crossover athletes meet.
I think
For the women's championship. As this
think
one
it's like
underway,
2 hours.
looking for the count and a quick
Yeah, I
kick
think
out
it's
over
like
10
2
seconds in.
I could tell you the
Yeah,
I could tell you what the last part was of the second.
Time is of the essence, you know.
These speed matches, so these only 5 minutes.
So we're waiting on Lola Vice, Kendall Gray, Miles Moore, Tavia Heights, and Dion Lennox, Saquon Sugars. So we've had the Zarya Tatum match. This is the Red and Ariana match. We had the Tony D'Angelo and Morocco. We had the Shiloh match.
3 matches already.
So we got 3 matches left. We have Lola.
It might be. it's gonna be.
in NXT for themselves. This is a rebuild.
Yeah, it's almost 8:30 now. It's a Lola, Dion, yeah, Lola, Dion, and Miles.
Cleared. Oh, high impact offense into the cover, minute in. And we almost crowned a new champion. Is Grace not as respected as perhaps maybe she should be? She is a former TNA knockout champion.
Yeah, so for a long time, Ariana Grace was kind of side-eye candy around here, but things have changed in a big way. This is a very different Ariana Grace who's becoming TNA knockout champion. Ren Sinclair got to keep her eyes on the prize, and such is the problem of her birthright and ringside here.
Ren Sinclair trying to hold on the oh, and right there, spine first as we got 90 seconds off the clock, and Grace back into control, and Birthright very close to becoming the most dominant faction, if they're not already, in NXT.
Well, it's certainly not the going after what we saw on Tuesday, and outside of that, Dark State, they're down to one person. Vanity Project still finding their feet, and yeah, add more gold to the Birthright. No more arguments about who runs NXT.
Well, the Vanity Project needs to be looking over their shoulders, not just here in NXT, but AAA. They will defend their tag titles this Tuesday on NXT. But a championship hangs in the balance right now with 2 minutes and 55 seconds and counting. Ariana Grace in firm control. Charging right back in with a forearm into the cover. His Birthright about to celebrate.
Technically on two, the Miles and Lola, because this is a speed match. Oh, wait. They did do Dion Lennox and Steakhouse Sugars already, or they didn't? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a speed, a single, a championship, and a championship.
All the other arguments start to dissipate.
And Grace understanding that Ren battling knee injuries into another cover and another kick out is now under 2 minutes 20 seconds, and Ariana Grace has those with her on the outside, helping coach her up. Ren Sinclair out here by herself. That is something Ren Sinclair said she would do. Along with Kendall Gray, they would do the fighting on their own, hoping both to walk out champions inside cradle and a kick out. Ren right back up, so is Grace going right around. Grace back down. Another near falls. We're inside the final 2 minutes in this speed championship bout.
And this is that deep water of a speed championship match. It seems like a misnomer to call it deep water when the match is 5 minutes long, but this is championship time now. How good can you be when the pressure is on, ladies?
Yeah, I think this one titles on line still too. Yes, it is. Speed championship.
All night long here at the Great American Bash as we're inside 90 seconds
No.
now.
So the men's is a North American, the women's NXT Championship. This is the Women's Speed Championship, and another one just like another title match. Yeah, Saquon and Dion are non-title.
Starting to rock and roll as we approach 60 seconds.
And this is what I like about Ren Sinclair. She is opportunistic in that ring. She absorbed a ton of damage, waiting for the perfect moment to spin this thing around. In there.
You know, she's got to love doing all this in front of the man who helped somewhat mold her into the woman she is today, Charlie Dempsey. But with 45 seconds, Ren just getting a little payback. Years of frustration. Charge her. Oh, this is how Grace got to the finals and almost won the title. 35 seconds. Pump kick didn't connect. Swing and a miss. Grace doesn't connect. Sinclair finally catching Ariana with 27 seconds. Down to 25. Hoisting up the challenger with 21 seconds. Dropping Grace face first. Submission locked in. Final Ren. 15 seconds. Nowhere for Grace to go. Ren retains.
Finds her gritty side at exactly the right time in this matchup, and that is an absolute disaster for Ariana Grace. But what a nice retention by Sinclair. Exactly how Ariana Grace beat Izzy Day on Tuesday, but turned it around, simply ready for it. Ren Sinclair, and with a hold like that, absolute agony for Grace, and a nice retention once again for Ren Sinclair.
Oh, congratulations goes out to Sinclair. Can her friend and partner, though, add gold in our main event? fight that's not about championships. Dark State is on the scene. No one is safe. They came, they saw, they conquered. We hit everywhere. The lights go off, ain't a damn thing safe. Another massacre at the hands of the Dark State. Trick Javon, Dark State can't be contained.
We want Dark State to control all of this. That's why Dark State came together.
Dark State dethroned the Hardys and recaptured the titles.
Dark State. We were on top of the world. We were on top of the world, man.
Then Dion and Sugar get the gold back for our main event.
Tag data. I think that was made.
And I don't think Dion realized there was a tag made. Vanity Project is walking out tag team champions. Oh! Saquon is paying the price for Dark State coming up short. A business decision was made, and it's Dark State is standing on business.
Saquon Sugar. Indie wrestler. That's it. There's a reason why he's the last pick in Dark State. For weeks, Saquon tried to paint me as the bad guy. He tried to say that I was acting like I'm better than he is. I ain't acting. I just am. I built this thing brick by brick, and I'll be damned if I let you be the one to tear it down. Y'all keep your heads up, because Dark State is back. There ain't no Dark State without Saquon Sugars, man. Y'all sent me flying, and I went crashing through that announce station. And I knew I can't get called lacking by Dark State again. But I moved smart. That's why I took the little riders out first. I got exactly what I wanted. Me and the head of the snake in the middle of this ring at the Great American Bash.
You still your own worst enemy. At the Great American Bash, there's gonna come a moment where you hesitate. And that is where I expose you. Well, wait, they are partners no more. They are brothers no longer. Saquon was called the weak link as Sugars looks to prove himself tonight. Dion Lennox, Saquon Sugars, finally, one-on-one. It's live, it's next at the Great American Bash. non-stop action at Money in the Bank with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Unrivaled access, unmatched service, and unforgettable experiences. Who will secure their contract for a championship title match? Find out live in New Orleans by securing your access now at onlocationext.com.
All alone,
There's no Osiris.
no
There's
fire.
only Dion Lennox.
No
And he
fire.
did it to himself, by the way.
And he has no fear whatsoever about the circumstances that you just mentioned. This is a man who likes a little backup, don't we all, but can certainly get the job done on his own. And he's ready to back that up tonight.
I want to see Saquon.
And his opponent from Washington, D.C., weighing in at
Washington, D.C., bitch.
Saquon Sugar.
Well, it looks like Sugars has a little backup in that baseball bat. Darkseid kicked this man out. Called him the weak link. That's a direct quote. You can't even agree with that.
Yeah, I think weak link is a little strong because Sugars is clearly not weak in any way. He was just a bad fit for Darkseid. You need to be able to follow and execute orders, play your role, and Sugars simply is not built to be a follower. He really is his own man.
Well, since that attack that left Saquon Sugars at our feet through this announce desk, Sugars has taken out every member of Darkseid. And now he's looking to take the head off the snake. This one not about championships. Not about prestige. It's all about pride. And how are those matches more difficult when you competed? In your opinion?
Well, I mean, this is a brotherhood turned into betrayal. And I'll tell you right now, there's a lot of emotion in that ring. And I'll take you back to 2010 when I was having a rivalry with John Cena. Quite simply, I wasn't on his level. He knew that, I knew it, the world knew it, and it just conjured up feelings of envy and bitterness in me that I couldn't sweep aside inside the match, and it brought out my worst demons, and indeed, the worst demons of John Cena. And I'm expecting something similar here.
I'd also love to get your thoughts on what went through your mind hearing these two cover. No, they're not even going for a cover, and this is what I'm talking about. Not about titles, not about championships, not about prestige. They just want to beat the hell out of one another. What went through your mind hearing these two trade verbal shots this past Tuesday?
I mean, the question in my mind is, how the hell were they ever in the same group in the first place? Clearly polar opposites from two very different walks of life, and there is zero respect for one another, certainly at this stage. And there's a fuse that has been burning for some time, and this thing is blowing before our eyes.
Well, when Darkseid arrived over 15 months ago, many thought it was Sugars who put it all together. He was the planner. He was the unwritten leader of the group, so to speak, that they didn't want to wait around. They didn't want to wait their turn. They wanted to take what they thought was theirs. But as time went on, we all started to see a shift in focus of Darkseid, thanks to this man, Dion Lennox.
Yeah, Dion Lennox is one that's smart, cocky. I like the way he's just attacking the knee of Sugars' boss. When it comes to Sugars, it's just reckless intensity. You fail to see that there's any plan whatsoever with Sugars, and there's nothing wrong with that as long as you have a frenzy of offense that can completely smother the likes of Dion.
Oh, my God. Man. And remember the bad back of Saquon Sugars. Remember him going through this table. Remember everything that Dark State has done to try to tear down Saquon Sugars.
Well, the eagle eye amongst us will see that taping on the back of Saquon Sugars, and I guarantee you if we all saw it, so did Dion Lennox, and there is a bullseye instead of tape there now.
That's certainly hard to argue. Is following up with another backbreaker. Into the cover goes Lennox, hook and leg, and Saquon kicking out at 2. It was Dion Lennox who questioned Saquon Sugars and said, "You're just an indie guy. I've already passed you up. In your opinion, has Dion passed Saquon Sugars?"
But you don't pass anybody up in this game until you've beaten them in the middle of that ring. If you want to back up those words, Dion, tonight's the night to do it.
Off the neck breaker, saw the hesitation into the cover, and it was Saquon going to that back, and you're right, Wade, you only imagine how big that bandage, how big that tape is, but Dion did not.
Dion did not.
We talked about it earlier, the bitterness between these two. That bitterness can help you block out a hell of a lot of pain, and Sugars is doing just that right now.
Things started to escalate, and Dion Lennox just got a rude awakening of sorts from Saquon Sugars. Sugars coming in focused in this match, because we can agree, we can there's Osiris obviously not walking with the same sort of authority that they do, but have now provided the distraction for Dion Lennox to open the door and snap back Saquon Sugars.
Yeah, this was the curveball that Sugars did not need tonight. The game plan of Sugars was outstanding. Take out the backup and then kill the head of the snake while the backup is back.
And a kick out.
And the head of the snake is feeding.
Dion Lennox focused on wiping Saquon Sugars out of NXT. Wherever you're watching around the world, we are certainly seeing the leader of Dark State, Dion Lennox, maybe, just maybe, prove his point that Saquon certainly was the weakest link in that group.
Well, it's pretty easy to be the weakest link when 3 of the 4 links are all attacking you simultaneously. Right now, it has not been physical from the 2 remaining members of Dark State, but what a presence and what a disruption they've been for Sugars.
Oh, and another vicious backbreaker into the cover, and you got to give credit where credit is due to Saquon for continuing to fight. This man is not at 100%.
Yeah, but are you chasing a lost cause at this point, Saquon? And this is the smarts of Dion Lennox. You stack the deck in your favor, and you make sure you simply cannot lose from a position of power like this. And this is why he really is the head of Dark State.
You know, Wade, I asked you earlier about if Dion has passed Saquon Sugars. I'm not here to answer that as shooting the half into the cover and a bridge out by Saquon. But Dion Lennox has been closer to the NXT Championship than any other members of Dark State. He competed at the premium live event known as Deadline for an opportunity to go to New Year's Evil. We can argue that due to that shift in focus, I'm sorry to cut you off, of Dark State, that shift in focus we saw was all due to Dion Lennox and his vision.
But when it comes to success in this game, it's not simply about who is the better man in the ring. There's a lot more involved than that. There's planning, there's strategy, there's keeping yourself in pinpoint physical condition. And of course, there is the art of stacking the deck in your favor. And Dion Lennox has been an absolute mastermind at all of the above. And this is now just putty in his hands. And it's suddenly looking very easy for Dion Lennox.
James we see with his left arm in a sling. We see Osiris right now not able to stand on his own 2 feet. We see Saquon Sugars gasping for air and just rapid fire knees to the ribs, again to the lower back.
So much resentment between these 2 men, but right now are physically impaired. Saquon Sugars, there's very little he can do with that resentment other than just
continuing just to punish Saquon is Dion. Dion trying to prove a point that he is better. He's always been better. And he turns right around Saquon and is staying one step ahead of Sugars in this matchup.
Well, that shows you why intellect, IQ are so crucial in this game. It's not just about fighting. It's not just about athleticism. It really is about the brain, too. And Dion Lennox has it all.
How much is left in the body of Saquon Sugars? We have come a long way from these two being tag team champions. We've come a long way from Dion Lennox handing Saquon Sugar a tag team title to defend it with Osiris. Brotherhood no more, partners no more, and Dion Lennox and Dark State just been in control. Sugars from behind, shoulders down and a kick out. There's not a lot behind Saquon Sugars right now. He's trying to roll up, trying to get a fast one here as another kick out, right back up, trying to go right back down, looking for the backslide, trying to counter the body, the massive frame of Dion Lennox is Saquon Sugars, who turns around looking for a German, instead rolls through, shoulders down, and another near fall.
Yeah, Sugars was looking like that might do the job. Spine buster executed. There was nothing in that kick out there, Vicky Joe. Take another look at this. Just when Sugars avoids an opportunity. That is how you snuff out a threat in this game, Dion Lennox. Bravo.
And you know what Lennox is going through. Being a leader, being the one who stands in front of the group, having to be the standard, and the rest of Dark State, who are wounded right now, are here seeing firsthand what Dion Lennox can do.
Easiest thing in the world to be a leader when things are going well. When things start going wrong, that's when the troops are going to ask some questions and wonder why you are the leader. So Dion Lennox has to win this one, especially with his boys watching on from ringside.
Well, you know, Dion Lennox was really cranking, trying to yank back on that submission. And I think he went so hard that it rolled Saquon Sugars onto his back. That allowed Saquon to create a little bit of this opening.
Well, again, that's that bitterness, that resentment, turning the dial up a little too much, over-egging the pudding, and perhaps giving your opponent a chance like this.
Whoa, big drop kick. That was a unique combination, and for Saquon Sugars, this is truly deep, deep waters.
Yeah, and this is where I started to write off Saquon Sugars. But it was perhaps an instinctive double whammy from Sugars. I don't know if there's anything to follow it up with.
We talked a lot about what Dion Lennox had to say. Let's talk about what Saquon Sugars had to say. He said there was no Dark State without him. He's the one who found these three athletes. He's the one who put it all together. He was the one who taught them everything they knew. And right now, he is starting to unleash that fury that's been bottled up since he was called a weak link, since he was taken out of Dark State.
And this is where the body will take you to in the depths of a grudge match like this. Saquon Sugars showing superhuman fortitude here.
What a combination. And a near fall, a backbreaker, and right into a flatliner. I mean, that was something we have not seen.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Sugars is unorthodox. He's a wild card. He's got that reckless intensity. These are all the reasons he did not fit into Dark State, but it might be the undoing of Dark State in this match.
Climbing up that ladder did Saquon, and it's amazing to see everything he's been able to do with the damage done to the back for several weeks. Adrenaline will make a man do crazy, crazy things.
He is going to be hurting in the morning, but it will hurt so much less if he gets the dub here.
Cover! And he saw Saquon realize where he was at, pulling Dion's body back underneath the rope, goes up, and nice leg drop into another cover. Another hook of the leg, and another near fall.
Man, I am so impressed with Sugars at this point in the match. You're right off minutes ago. You're bouncing back and suddenly going to make the upper hand in this one, but can he convert against his arch nemesis? And wait up. More distractions from the outside will not help things at all for Sugars, who has to stay laser focused and get this done.
All the way to the top rope. Look at high risk. Oh, a little bit too much time, and I come back to the back that maybe he couldn't execute as fast as he wanted to.
Just a beat too slow there, and Dion Lennox Sugars has done his job and stopped that power, stopped that athleticism of Sugars. For how long?
Door open one more time. Lennox, though, still standing. Lennox now all the way up and belly to back, and it was Sugars whose spine just bent across that steel.
We call that a spine cracker, and good night, Sugars. Thank you for coming, but that was as ugly and gnarly as they come. My God.
Dropping Saquon into the cover, and I don't know how Saquon was able to kick out at that moment.
Yeah, and if there wasn't this
Nasty.
segment between these two, you know Sugars have been written off a long time ago here, but there is something burning inside Saquon Sugars tonight that simply will not give in, will not break.
I don't know how both these men are standing after some of the things we've seen in this match as Lennox charging right back in. Big, decleating, decapitating clothesline. Following it up with another. JBLS falls into the cover and another kick out. I don't know where Saquon is getting it from.
My God, Lennox has done everything right tonight, and it's simply not been good enough.
But you said it earlier, everyone would bring out their best. Sidestepping, big kick, another enziguri, right to the side of the ear of Dion Lennox. Saquon, now, what is his weight? His 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th win?
Well, right now, Dion Lennox does not know what the hell is going on. A human being could not be kicking out this deep into the matchup after I've owned 90% of it.
Dion continuing to talk trash. Saquon trying to block it out, hoisting up Lennox.
This Saquon is a real freak. I don't know what's going on here, Vic.
Falling right down and almost the body given out of Dion for a moment. Saquon thinking other plans, going all the way to the top. And look at that splash into the cover. And it doesn't get any sweeter than that. For Saquon, hey!
Well, the sweetness lasted about half a second for Sugars. Got the dub, but who's the real winner now? It looks like Dark State.
Well, in Dark State, Cutler James is 100%. Osiris is 100%.
Yeah, well, they say sometimes...
What is going on?
Really, you lose, Vic. And you always lose when it comes to Dark. Oh, my God.
And now Dion Lennox has that baseball bat.
Well, this is called falling on your own sword, and this looks really, really bad for Sugars.
Well, Dion may have lost the battle, but Dark State appears to have won the war. Well, as the action continues, two men that also know each other very well, who will definitely be battling for bragging rights, and they'll also be battling for the NXT North American title. Thorne, Pike, next at the Great American Bash.
second. Oh, my phone died. Damn, sorry about that. Didn't know my phone died. Thought I just went to commercial. Sorry, I'm trying to make my bed. Damn, my phone dead. Damn it. Yep, give me 1 second. One second. Oh, okay.
Got some ice cream.
What ice cream?
In the freezer.
Okay. Shit, my phone is dead. Sorry, my laptop. This should be the worst time to go offline. I'm gonna try to find. Thank you everybody for still watching. My bad. My phone died.
against the competitor, you simply have to face facts that at this stage in your career, for both men, it's still the early stages of their career. He is just the better man. Really imperative that Heights gets the win tonight.
I don't know if Miles is going to succeed trying to out-wrestle Heights. Calls himself the Olympic kid, representing Team USA at the 2020 Summer Olympics, a gold medalist of the Pan American Championships in the same year. And certainly this is going to be right up Heights' alley, a peak performer, growing week in and week out, a five-tool player, if you will. And Miles Bourne trying to switch things up here for a moment, and Heights just holding up.
Well, Heights has it all. What he hasn't had yet is that big career win that puts him on the map. He is one breakout win away from being a top-tier NXT star, and this is the win. If he can get this done, if he can grab gold from someone as accomplished as Miles Bourne, then yeah, pop Tavion Heights on the map for good.
Two biggest crossover athletes still to come for the NXT Women's Championship. It is our main event. There's now both men getting a little bit gritty, getting a little bit nasty in the center of the ring.
Well, there's that brotherhood, that respect that has turned antagonistic.
Nice job by Miles Bourne. Great core straight, trying to get a backslide. Quickly blocked, though, by Heights.
Man, I'm a massive fan of Miles Bourne. I have been from the day I met him.
Backslide this time. Rolling right through his Heights, right back to his feet. Referee, get the hell out of the way.
When it comes to Miles Bourne, you might... Say Miles Bourne, you might meet people bigger, you might meet people nastier. You simply won't meet anybody who can outwork Miles Bourne. Let's take another look at this, though. I mean, a little head-to-head, completely unintentional from both men, and both men are now rocked.
A little double noggin knocker, so to speak, and a drop kick taking Heights all the way to the outside right here in front of us. And the action's starting to spill out. Look, sometimes brothers fight the most.
Bourne's got cobwebs into it.
Tensions rising for the North American title. Does it surprise you, Barrett, that we got a clean break between these two?
Well, it doesn't surprise me because there is respect, there is love for one another. However, they are two alpha dogs chasing the same boat. Well, it'll be interesting to see if that respect is maintained as we start to get towards the deeper waters of this one.
Pace starting to quicken, the smack talk picking up. And look at that takedown, and quickly, though, right back to the mat, floating right over into a cover. And again, I don't know the strategy of Miles Bourne to want to try to out-wrestle an Olympian is the strategy.
Well, I think it's an ego thing, and obviously they've trained a ton together, and you have to think that Miles Bourne knows exactly what Tavion Heights has got in his locker when it comes to wrestling, and feels today that he can put a statement win down by out-wrestling this genius-level wrestler.
Miles was looking for that snap power slam. Tavion, of course, knew what was coming as Bourne saw that kick coming in. That was unique. From the outside to the inside for Miles Bourne. Fool me once, shame on you. You're not going to fool me twice. He was able to connect the second time. And a big suplex, fisherman style. Still doesn't get the three as that left shoulder off the mat, but I believe Miles has now caught Tavion 2 times by surprise.
Well, a couple of brothers who know each other inside and out, who've trained together for years, who know their strengths and weaknesses. The question is, who has the ability to change it up more and catch their brother by surprise? And right now, you've got to say it's the champ, Bourne.
It's hard to argue because Miles is certainly in control right now of the situation, controlling the body of Tavion. At this juncture, great job by our official. What a night it has been here at the Great American Bash. First premium live event since Stand and Deliver. And Miles Bourne had a big moment at Stand and Deliver in St. Louis when he was able to retain his North American Championship. And for Miles Bourne, he was starting to show Heights the path, so to speak. That goes back to when they were in the No Quarter Catch crew.
Yeah, and clearly Miles Bourne felt like he was stagnating in that group, which is why he stepped away and proved positive that it was the right decision as the goal that he now carries. And I think that has lit a little fire inside of Tavion Heights, and I hate to say it, but the word really is jealousy or envy, I suppose. The Heights wants what his brother has got and starts to resent in a way, Miles Bourne, because he doesn't have that too.
Well, also I go back to Miles giving Heights the blueprint, so to speak, was the first one to break away from the no-quarter catch crew. We saw Ren Sinclair earlier pop Charlie Dempsey in the jaw. I'm sure these two would love to do the same thing. It's from behind, shoulders down, and a kick out from the challenger champion, getting right back up to a front baseline. And again, being overpowered for the moment. Now literally overpowered all the way to that top rope, sitting on the turnbuckle. As Heights now trying to pull out all the stops.
You might need to pull out a cheap shot at someone and get it, your bro. Oh, that was ugly. That was really ugly.
Nasty landing by both men. North American Championship hanging in the balance. Heights, Bourne, former teammates in the no-quarter catch crew, recently teamed just weeks ago, and for two men who know each other so very well, and now I think that might have been the first right hand thrown in this matchup, but you saw some heavy hits moments ago. We saw this snap power slam from Miles Bourne, and then this nasty landing just moments ago, which turned to complexion. But we just saw a right hand thrown by Tavion, and I think the fun and games are over now as Heights charges right in. Big clothesline into the cover for the title and a kick out.
Yeah, a very good, clean fight so far. A lot of respect between these two brothers, but ultimately you have to put all that aside. There's gold on the line, and not only that, a chance to progress your career forward in a serious way here tonight. And if it takes a punch to the jaw on your brother, apologize later, buy him a box of chocolates if you have to, but win that gold.
Well, there's that strength, just a gut-wrench toss of the champion by the challenger into the cover, and another near fall. This goes back to what I was getting ready to ask you moments ago. Boom, as you see that slam one more time. What strategy would you be implementing to switch things up? Because again, you said it time and time again, you know each other so well.
Yeah, it depends who can come up with something new. Get out of your own wheelhouse. Look, you talk a lot about the wrestling background, excuse me, and Tavion Heights. These are two thoroughbred athletes. If Heights has to go away from the wrestling because that is what Bourne is bred for, and stuck him in the mouth, then do it. Take this the ugly way if you have to, and this is exactly what Heights is doing now. I really like this.
Rapid fire elbows one after another, and the champion right now is certainly rocked. It is Heights who is trying to become the 24th different superstar to win the North American Championship, a title held by Solo Sikoa, Johnny Gargano, even Damian Priest.
Yeah, and Tavion Heights feels like the forgotten man in this situation, the man who's been left in the dirt for no real reason. That Bourne just got the opportunity for him, and this is how you turn it.
Look at that suplex. Isn't it up for the title? And another kick out by the champion.
And here's the issue for Tavion Heights. He's starting to get a little frustration at this point because things are simply not going as smoothly as he would like. He's got the upper hand, but simply Bourne is too tough to stay down. And take another look at this unique T-bone style suplex there. Incredibly impressive, but Bourne is one hard-wearing dude, and it's not lying down easy here.
You know, you used the word just moments ago here to talk about Heights. The word was frustration. Was frustrating. Do you get a sense there's a lot of frustration that has been built up in the challenger here tonight, who has continued to lock in submission after submission on the champion?
Yeah, you don't want to come across as the bitter guy, the resentment. Look, there's still love between these two, but really, if the bitterness is coming from anywhere, it's the man who has been left behind, the man who doesn't have the spotlight, the man who doesn't have the goal, and that's Tavion Heights. And you can turn it all around tonight in a tap out or a 3-second pin.
Starting to wonder if anything's wrong with Miles Bourne. You see Bourne's, the color of Bourne right now, he's been in so many different submissions. It looks like he's certainly straining right now in this match. You got to wonder if maybe the air has been taken out of him, going back to that nasty spill just a few moments ago.
Well, not even that. Earlier on in the match, there was a double head collision between the two.
Oh, that's fair,
I guarantee you they both have cobwebs from that, and sometimes it's difficult to shake that off. And you know, if anyone can, it's Miles.
Cover off the Northern Lights, and a kick out. Bourne helped Heights become the #1 contender, by the way, only for Heights to turn around and just shout at him several weeks ago.
Yeah, look how rugged Miles Bourne is. His nose. Oh, that was a nasty shot right to the throat by Heights, and the gloves truly are off
and
now.
did you notice Miles' body just almost giving out on him? Could have been a knockout blow. And Tavion following right up.
And you've got to go low sometimes. You have to fight dirty. And Miles Paul was not expecting this from Heights, and it goes back to what we were talking about. Change it up. Throw something at your brother, at your former partner, this guy you respected for so long and trained with that he's not anticipating.
Cover for the championship and a kick out. Miles Bourne right now is hurting. The champion is wounded. He is an inspiration to many all over the world. He will never break, but his limits are being tested right now by Heights. The same man at Heights who knows him so well, who has been just trying desperately to put gold around his waist tonight, maybe tonight.
Debilitated now is Miles Bourne. It's not often you can say that in a match of his. Such a great athlete, so well conditioned, but getting it sapped out of him now by Tavian Heights, who is in full control here.
Rolling right through, stepping forward, belly to back suplex, executed to perfection into the cover, and another near fall. And there really isn't much. Both these superstars right now are spent. The gas is almost on E for both. One will walk out champion. Tavian Heights is coming with a strategy. He is starting to wear out his former partner, his friend, the current reigning defending NXT North American champion. You saw Heights in his early days inside the Performance Center here in Orlando. What is this man missing?
He's only missing one thing, because he has literally all the athletic tools and discipline any man could ever want.
Power slam, cover, and a kick out.
The only thing Heights is missing is that career credibility that gold will bring you. That a moment like this, defeating a competitor like a Miles Bourne will give you. That spotlight will stay on you for good. You have that credibility that you so desire, but there's only one way to get it, and tonight is the hard way.
Floating right over into another cover is the champion to retain, and couldn't get it done. And you truly believe if Heights wins this match, there will be almost like a weight that will come off his shoulders?
Oh, no doubt about that. But this guy he has all the tools. He has everything you could ever wish for. But now he's in his own head about, am I really as good as Miles Bourne, the guy who I was on par with for many years? Well, yeah, you certainly are. You put it away now.
What a shoulder breaker into the cover. Another near fall, but Heights right now, I mean, that frustration starting to bubble out of the challenger.
Well, that frustration might take you to some real dark places, and to put away Miles Bourne tonight, you might need to go to a dark place that you've never had to go to before. So I certainly wouldn't begrudge the frustrations of Tavian Heights right now.
And this is something that shows you the growth of Heights. He hits that shoulder breaker, and what does he do? He goes immediately to that same shoulder after the kick out. Continue to apply the pressure. Nice counter, though, and a counter for a counter. The knee, though, was...
Hold on. I'm try to get back to the Discord. Hold on 1 second, yeah. There you go.
Followed up, the champion dropping the challenger. Center of the ring into the cover to retain his title on another near fall. The face of that bounce back
chances will change hands. Do great.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't know either way, but I'm just saying it's a little more.
Only true because let's do great. Not only main event, she's the only person that will get a title.
So she's the only music to talk about.
Congratulations on retaining your NXT North American Championship. Can you tell me, how are you feeling right now?
I'm uncomfortable, Emily. You know, I put my hardest out there. And Tavion, you know, we push each other every day to become the best version of ourselves. And tonight, you pushed me to become a better champion. Now I know Tavion is going to get himself a championship. But unfortunately for him, it's not tonight. This North American Championship is the most important thing that I have. I've had this title
Yes.
for 4 months now. And it doesn't matter if you're friend or your foe. This title, I'm going to hold it for a long, long time.
You can hear the NXT Universe. That man truly is an inspiration. Miles proving he was indeed born to be champion. But from one champion to another, that is our women's champion. Coming up in moments, it's our main event. Vice Gray for the NXT Women's title.
Fanatics Fest NYC is back. And coming in, look out on my wrist, it's like a game job. Know I'm in the field, keeping game on the main line. Stacking WWE superstars into two legendary events. Thursday, July 16th through Sunday, July 19th at the Javits Center. Tickets on sale now at fanaticsfest.com.
guess it's gonna have to be 10 because it's already about to be 9:30 now. What'd you say? I can't hear all you say.
You're not going in tomorrow. I mean, early so you can do the show tomorrow.
That's fine. Because as I said, I'm probably just going to clock in, go ahead and get my laptop. I mean, not my laptop, well, actually I need to get the work laptop too. So I can make my leaves for Tuesday. Because I didn't know it was still going to be going on, but I was going to try and do your hair back. So I have blow dry hair and stuff, all that stuff. So I'll probably just do it tomorrow, right? Maybe let's still do the show early. I said we can still do the show early, probably.
He probably won't do great till like after 4. They got work.
We need to be early before SmackDown. I mean, it's Raw. This shit changed off my laptop. I'd rather put it on my laptop. I don't know if I know because I had it plugged into the
Dave, you and I talked about it earlier on.
Ethernet.
Like you might be thinking, and new champion here tonight.
Kendall Gray on my shirt. Let's go. New champion.
I think all those were saying, as I stated earlier, that no title would change it. So far, you're right. I know. So far, you're right. That's mostly what I
Earlier, you did say no new champions tonight, but I do think we may not be in that realm right now.
I disagree with you, and we'll see. Lola will make me right. I'm not worried about it.
All right, that's coming down, of course, in our main event here tonight, guys. Incredible night thus far. Any big takeaways from the Great American Bash?
Miles Bourne, for me, what we just saw from him. Miles Bourne, he's been a warrior. He's been great. The journey's been fantastic. He's amazing.
I think the main takeaway I have is Tatum Paxley is very, very tough and very hard to beat. They like that, see?
They love Tatum Paxley.
I'm also right about that, clearly.
And KO, earlier on you were talking about that huge dark state implosion. Dion Lennox, Saquon Sugars. Saquon coming away with a victory, but didn't exactly leave standing.
You know, anytime you see a group implode, it's great. I love it, personally. I've never turned on anyone in my life, but this isn't stand-up comedy, but yeah, it's always good for everybody.
Always hear the truth there from Kevin Owens, and of course, women's speed title on the line, and we saw Ren Sinclair walk away and still women's speed champion.
I thought she dominated, you know. There was no doubt in my mind. There was still some time left for Ren, but she still won. I love it.
She came away with the victory, and of course, we've been enjoying this watch party all evening long with the NXT Universe. And we've also seen one of our tag teams, Heck and Take, they've been grilling all night, the official host of our watch party. I think it's time to bring the Belly Boys. Let's go. Right up here on stage. Tag Ledger, what's going on? Hey, how we doing? How are you guys? How are you? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, yeah. Woo. Belly Boys officially in. I know you guys been grilling all night. How's the Great American Bash been for Heck and Take?
Oh, it's been phenomenal. I mean, Zarya and Tatum went to war. Am I right? I mean, you're thinking it, I'm thinking it could be match of the night, but we have the main event.
I mean, not if Kendall Gray and Lola Vice have something to say. We are about to see another battle, another war, two hungry individuals. But the great thing about a Sunday night on the CW Championship action is that 2 days later, we got more championship action on the CW on a Tuesday night. I mean, we're talking Vanity Project and Galeno taking on Galeno and Wagner Jr. I want to get tossed around the ring. But not just that, our stand and deliver teammate, E.K. Prosper, is in the ring, taking on Vikingo for the Latin American title. I mean, I can't think of anybody more deserved.
He deserved it. He earned it. He's been working his tail off every
since the day he got here when he was on Evolve. Hey. Come on. Well, he doesn't deserve it.
No, man, he deserves it. He's been working his tail off the whole time, man.
Since the day he got here, he
Don't touch me! Get your hands off! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! I will break all y'all! Don't touch me! I'm not no joke!
In 2022, I was the biggest signing of the year. I had to learn what it meant to earn my place in this division. From NXT to AAA, Vice City is everywhere, baby.
Fully hardcore, just caught Gray. Fastest, just caught James. And Lola has finally done it. The first female Cuban American champion ever.
This NXT Women's Division is full of girls ready for their moment. And they all want my NXT Women's Championship. You can take your shot, but all that's going to get you is knocked out and then danced on.
So if anyone's up next, it's me. I'm not gonna stand here and tell everybody why I deserve the NXT Women's Championship. Because I've already proven it. Your new All Women's Champion has officially When people look in the history books 20 years from now, they're gonna see the name Kendall Gray.
Put my cream, my sweet tea. What's up? Please throw a like on the video. If you're watching right now, we just spend a lot of time, money, and our own efforts to put these shows together. So we appreciate you for watching. If you're interested in watching the show live with us, we're watching our Discord. You just have to be a subscriber to our channel in order to do that. But definitely run over. This is, I think, the main event. So yeah, let's get to it.
The same way I had to so many times.
Where did we already stick on Dion? I don't even know no more. I'm just hoping we close to the end in the beginning, okay, y'all? Oh, I got the butt of the cob. So I got the butt of the cob. Yeah, I heard what you said.
And on Sunday, I'll show you why I'm number one and you're number two. Kendall Gray will push this women's division further, but it will be when Lola Vice is done. And I'm not done yet.
Okay. Confused.
Collide. Gray, Vice, but this time for the women's championship.
Yeah, I got the butt of the cob. Okay. She did the forbidden handshake. We're starting from the back, okay. From their changing room all the way to the stage, huh?
The Great American Bash.
Lola versus Gray. Does Lola keep the title, y'all? Guys, should I keep the title? Let me know, I have an appointment for a pop. That's all I got really tomorrow. Oh, let me brush on. Oh, I really hope so. I like Kendall, but I've been Boldest since day one. Well, thank you, Alondra.
Lola definitely grew on me. Kendall, me personally, I'm not gonna say I don't see what the hype is because she's a great athlete and I think she does put on a good show. Both of them have weak mark skills, but that's still like they're in NXT, they still have time to grow. But I do like Lola. Plus Lola comes from a different sport. So I like when people come from a different sport and then learn how to thrive at a new sport. It takes a lot of work and courage. And King said that he believes Kendall does as well. Come from a different kind of fighter background. I know somebody was didn't compete as an Olympian, but I think they competed like nationally. Paris Field was another one. I don't know where she was. That's crazy. She had that dream at one time. Tavion Heights. That's why I said she had that dream she was fired. And she got fired and the dream was true. She just didn't realize it yet. But yep, if you're a subscriber to the show, go to the Discord link in our comments if you'd like to watch. I agree, I was sad I couldn't find a way to watch it. Well, we definitely show it in our Discord like I was just saying, Alondra. So if you become a subscriber to the channel, just go find the Discord link in our description and you can actually watch the show with us. So on the YouTube right now, what you're just seeing is the stage. It's not actually showing you the video because I cannot show it on YouTube for copyright, but definitely run up in there and say hi and watch the rest of the show. This is the big match. Alright, I'm gonna turn it back up. But thank you, Alondra, for your comments.
On NXT. Effort Jada Parker, she'll be pulling up this Tuesday to face Carmen Petrovic.
I hope Jada can get some wins under her belt.
We'll all find out this Tuesday on NXT. Also, in 48 hours, a pair of titles will be
I gotta make jokes at the end of the day. I can go people to succeed. I don't know these people.
Tag team championships this Tuesday live on NXT. And we also learned earlier that this is set in stone. EK Prosper will challenge El Hijo del Vikingo for the AAA Latin American title. It's all live on NXT with a little international feel this Tuesday. And we've had a little international
it's not AAA, but it's AAA fighter on there. Cool. That's cool. Last bit of dinner, y'all. I said this in 2 hours. They got me. They said it's about to be 3. Yes, ma'am. We have a link to our Discord in our description. It should be the description of this video or it's the description of the channel. But there's a link to our Discord where we're watching this right now. So that's where this audio is coming from. It's actually coming from inside of our Discord right now. But we show all PLE's weekly shows on there as well. And then on this channel we do watch parties and recaps of the week.
Sounds from around the world as we are live tonight in Orlando inside the Performance Center. And what a night it has been thus far for our champions. They are 4 for 4 here at the Great American Bash as we are seconds away from our main event here live tonight.
Dave Meltzer loves him some Kendall Gray. I don't know if he will definitely have his opinions about this win or lose. That is his girl. The main event. Hola, NXT. Oh, Kendall. Okay. The crowd is roaring for Kendall.
A lot has been made about the number of championship
opportunities this woman has had. As you see, her family is here live tonight. But Wade,
oh, family's here? Shit, I don't know. Yeah, I think she probably gonna beat Lola then. Man. I mean, I guess it doesn't completely decide it just because her family's there, but it's like, there's a good chance she's not going to lose. Huh? Yeah, I mean, Kalani probably not going to win the championship, right? Dang. Oh, she got the low.
She walks into the ring for Kendall Gray. This is her third chance at the NXT Women's Championship.
Hola, NXT. Go ahead, they didn't appreciate to put a ring on it. I tricked them, put all the men on notice, because all them women will be like, where's my ring?
No contest in New York. The wrestling world, Wade, has been waiting for this rematch. But we talk about Kendall's family.
It's like, gotta wait till you get called up.
Well. That is
Lola's you gotta get called up, and then you get your ring, baby girl.
Today, it has been a
Come here
very
with me, big
emotional
dogs.
day for our champion as she tries to compose herself before heading in to this
Yeah, I don't know. Looking at Lola vibe on her face, I feel like she's knows that she's going to lose. I hate that. I hate when you can tell on her face. Yeah, a little bit like a poker face. She did her little dance, but she her face don't look like shit. I'm about to not win. You better get put on a good match then, girl.
Wearing the pinstripes of the New York Yankees, she might need a home run knockout blow to knock out the challenger. Let's go up to our ring announcer, Mike Rome.
The following contest scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Is for the
Hola,
NXT Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Las Vegas, Nevada, Kendall Gray.
Kendall Gray, the Lotus favorite.
From Miami, Florida, she is one half of a AAA mixed tag.
Okay, Lola.
NXT Women's Champion, Lola.
She ain't got a little money stripes in the front of her hair. Okay, she sis.
Third straight year, the women have main evented at least one night of the Great American Bash. You go back to 2024, Roxanne Perez successfully defended the women's title on night one. Fatal Influence was in the main event against Blake Monroe and Jordan Grace last year.
Roxanne Perez is a jobber too. I wish her best though. I ain't got no hatred for her or nothing. Alright, y'all. That's it. It's 9:40 right now.
And here we go. We've locked up in Wade. What does it tell you that these two were chosen by Shawn Michaels to main event the first premium live event on
Well,
broadcast?
welcome, Alondra. I'm gonna write it actually in the Discord chat.
From Top Blast that says, we know you two are the future. We know you two can be the face of this brand. Go out there and take this spotlight for good.
But yeah, see how easy it was? If you just sub to the channel, that's our subs went up, so thank you very much. Or just sub to the channel, you can come to Discord and watch the stuff with us.
Technical ability or Vice's MMA and striking abilities.
It's all a little old school. I'm always going to go with the grappler because the grappler can dominate the body in.
Wait for submission. Trying to lock it in right now. Lola trying to get that arm extended. Kendall doing her best job to fight free and does.
Yeah, as I was saying, the grappler can control the body and control the fight. The problem is, we know that Lola Vice is just one knockout shot away from winning this thing. You simply at no point in a fight can ever write off Lola Vice, and that is why she's so damn good to watch.
No Sinclair, Gray's biggest supporter. Ironically, both those women face each other at this event in 2024. Both could leave tonight champions as Sinclair was able to successfully defend her speed championship. Nice takedown, right into a cover, shoulder down, and a kick out.
Man, two women who, as you
She's in the
mentioned,
Discord enjoying the show now.
combat disciplines who have simply taken to this like ducks to
Definitely gonna put a poll for this one. I forgot to put a poll for that.
Kendall Gray earned this chance by defeating Kalani Jordan, the same Jordan who submitted Lola Vice. Believes
this was her main event. Kendall believes that she earned this, but Kalani believes this was her title match. That's also the same Kalani Jordan, who had to be separated from Tatum Paxley earlier tonight.
Many eras of developmental systems in WWE, and just when I think that the women's level has peaked, these two put it even further.
Yeah, Kendall parents for the families there, I don't know.
Loli got a match with the emotional toll.
Well, Lola's defending. They basically made Lola a fighting champion now. She definitely was defending her champion a few times. They're putting it on the line like every other week. But she got some mileage out of it. But if Lola does lose, then that means to me she might actually get her call up.
Oh, this is the moment for Lola Vice. Got that opening, and you know she exploits it every time you mention the fact that she was competing in AAA yesterday, showing no signs of tiredness, exhaustion, or lack of ring sharpness whatsoever. That is impressive, and that will hold her in good stead, regardless of how this.
That's crazy. I just forgot we just had PLE on Saturday. Move that fast. Yeah, let's move that fast. Let's move that machine.
But it seems to be working for Kendall Gray, and that is a mental shot towards Vice, saying, hey, I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of your shots either, but that might be changing rapidly.
Talk about Lola and what she has competed in. Kendall Gray, this is her third premium live event. She also was battle tested, but another arm drag by Lola Vice coming right back in. Champion taking it to the challenger. I don't want to look ahead, but you got to be thinking in the back of Kendall Gray's mind. If she loses, if she comes up short, she goes way to the end of the line for the NXT Women's title.
And if she doesn't, there will
We
be
got a lot more female wrestling fans in the Discord. I like to see it. Man, there's some other people that I'm not really sure what they identify as. They could be female, I'm not really sure. But, hey, let's see what's the ladies
as we
too.
saw in New York City, Madison Square Garden and its shadows, these two went back and forth, tit for tat. Such an evenly matched up contest that everyone's been waiting for these two to go one-on-one once more. And again, you're seeing that human game of chess play out here at the Great American Bash.
Yeah, and there was some
Shoot,
comments
recommend a
last
movie
week
to
from
watch after
Lola
this,
Vice that said, look, Kendall, you're going to run this place one day, but you're only going to run it once I leave, once I choose to leave NXT. That is how much respect Lola Vice has for Kendall Gray. Right now, sitting out
She'll probably leave.
We also think about Lola Vice and something she said. And I'll ask you, has Lola earned her place here in NXT? Jordan and also Red Sinclair. Jordan trying to run interference, trying to ruin this.
Sinclair said she wouldn't come out when you needed it, but that distraction could be pivotal there, right in the gut.
And following it right up is Lola Vice. In control of the match and in control of the NXT Women's division.
Okay. I guess it's a commercial. You're gonna really get quiet. At least we're watching commercial free, y'all. Aside from the built-in commercials. Nobody wants to do my polls.
NXT Women's Championship hanging in the balance. Of course, Kendall Gray has had championship success. She was the first ever WWE Evolve Women's Champion. This, though, a different ballgame, so to speak. In there was someone like Lola Vice. Lola Vice, who is a champion here, who has competed on a number of different events, who was in the Women's Royal Rumble this past year, who is a double champion, holding one half of the mixed tag team titles in AAA right now with Mr. Iguana.
Yeah, and there are levels to this game, Big Josie. We talked about a lot of events in the history of Lola Vice and Kendall Gray, but this is an absolute peak for both women right now.
Shoulders down, title on the line. Champion able to kick out and right back up, and this time it's the challenger who takes control. And I was asking you this moments ago, and we got interrupted by Kalani Jordan, no surprise. Is the pressure building internally in Lola Vice?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Look, you've got to accept when you are the champion at this level, you have a giant bullseye on your back at all times. Even more so perhaps at NXT, where success leads to feet before
Cover and a kick out.
You win, you're heading off to the promised land. You're going to get major opportunities down the line with Raw and SmackDown. You lose, and in 12 months' time, who knows where your career will end up? Sometimes it's not good.
I want you to take a moment right now as the NXT Universe starting to rally in this match. Another cover, another kick out. Describe the feeling for those watching around the world. The feeling of that target that grows on your back when you're a champion.
Well, it's what you think you always want. I want that goal. You know what? The first several weeks is pretty damn cool. Everyone wants a piece of me, including the media, and of course the locker room. They want what I've got. I feel special. But after weeks and weeks and months of that, it grinds you down and the body starts hurting. The demands don't slow down and the challenges never slow down either.
When did you ever hold a title for months and months and months?
How dare you? How dare you, Vic Joseph?
And both women have the same thought process, running right into each other with the NXT Women's title hanging in the balance in this main event matchup.
You're a piece of garbage. You're a piece of garbage, Vic Joseph. I'm going to slap you right now.
It's all about the NXT Women's title. This is the main event of the Great American Bash. Kendall Gray, the challenger, having her third crack at the title. Lola Vice, the champion, who has been wanting to be champion for so long. So proud to carry this brand wherever she goes around the world. Not just here, but in AAA, where she's also a champion. And there's that MMA fighting. There's that strong style kicks. And right now, whoever Booker T is, he's about to short circuit.
Yeah, we make it too. Why did I not like he did? He's only at home. I do his podcast.
And Lola back in for a second time. Gray is rocked. Lola Vice moments away from retaining her NXT Women's title.
God, Lola Vice is just a mix of glitz and danger in one perfect package. And what a performance it's been, but don't worry,
suplex as well. And look, you have admired the evolution of Lola Vice from afar.
There's a combination. There's a combination.
A lot of rough edges, and now find a weakness. Good luck with that.
Charging in, and now it appears that Kendall entering that gray zone, just tossing around Lola Vice, and this is a spot for Lola Vice she's not used to. Kendall Gray right now is being the aggressor in this matchup, and Lola turning it around with a German suplex of her own, keeping her hands grasped. Nice standing switch by Gray. She delivers another German suplex. Both women right now showing you what it means to be the women's champion on this brand, to follow in the footsteps of Rhea Ripley, to follow in the footsteps of Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Becky Lynch, and others, as they are leaving it all out there in this main event.
What? Others.
For both women to be in. We just saw Lola Vice absolutely peppering Kendall Gray with repeated strikes, but Kendall bouncing straight back with grappling offense of her own. Both women throwing their best. Both women have been equal to it. There is nothing between them here.
And if this turns into a slugfest this late in the matchup, Wade, I think you got to credit Lola Vice, right?
You've got to back Lola every single time. This is not where Kendall needs to be right now. But that's the brilliance of Lola. She's turned it into a slugfest.
Well, she answered right back, though, to Gray with a super kick under the jaw. Charging in.
With all that flying momentum of Kendall Gray, just a bullseye shot from Lola.
Right into the midsection, following it up for the second time. And now, oh, what? And right in front of Lola's sister. Right in front of Lola's mom. That ankle lock is cinched in. Kendall can win the championship on the outside, however. And carrying her momentum right there. Stepping up. Flying through. Right out here, as the referee's count is up to 4, and nobody wants to see this end in a count out. The NXT Universe starting to rise to their feet.
Kendall's still just off the map, but she is refusing to be.
Yeah, like, y'all use the count out just to eat some time. I know better. I know you're doing this.
In this moment.
Somehow able to break that count here at 8. This matchup going to continue. all the way to the top. Oh, looking for got caught, and once again, ankle lock cinched in. Is Lola gonna tap? Is Lola gonna quit?
No, he can't tap.
Center of the ring. Oh, had to roll through. And right into her own ankle lock.
Oh, absolutely stunning reversal from Lola when all hope was lost.
Is Gray now going to tap? Gray trying to roll through. Sit down, shift and wait. Kick out.
Like the mummies. It's for the mummies. Like Avengers paper. What you taking? Like Avengers. Gotta say about this. Like this. Slug fest.
Now she's also looking for an arm bar, and Kendall Gray implementing the same strategy that Lola Vice did, trying to keep
I'm about to do some focus
wrapped
with
as tight as she
you.
can. Not allowing Lola to extend that arm, shift, weight, shoulders down, had to relinquish the hold to kick out.
Well, physically so well
Ladies
conditioned.
and that's kind of easy.
I'm trying to see right
Kind
now.
of
I don't
easy for
necessarily know if
this.
Kendall has anything to
Offense.
break it. Trying to roll through, shoulders down. And now it's Kendall
Power.
going into submission.
Phones.
Absolutely ridiculous. Rear naked
Bench
choke locked in.
statements.
Hold for hold, move for move, reversal for
Skyscrapers.
reversal. Who's going to claim the gold here?
So many smooth transitions between
That's
these
five,
two women
but
that are
almost
each
5 inch
showing
wide.
you what they are capable of, but that will stop anybody in their tracks, going right for the throat.
When you're locked in deep in a
Really,
choke,
really,
whatever
really
it
good,
takes.
so,
Both women
that's why
surely
this is really
dragging now, but no,
could be.
the firefight
Kendall's
continues.
gonna leave it, hold up, somebody leave it. That's the vibe.
That could be the knockout blow. Kick to the temple, cover, and another kick out. And that was close. But Lola's been here before. Goes right into another submission, locking in that guillotine.
Well, locked in deep. The hooks are in too, and it's either a tap out or a pass out here for Kendall Gray, who has been superb. But wait up.
Well, remember in New York City, there's that Northern Lights. This is how it ended in New York. Was the pin, and Lola will not be fooled again. Goes right in there looking for a triangle. And I don't know if it's cinched it perfectly yet, but now she's got it locked in, and she is squeezing the championship life. Act of desperation and an ear fall.
Well, Kendall Gray's like a bloody magician here. She keeps big
back fist. Oh, big elbow.
Double KO.
Double kick, double pin, double kick out. Take another look. That back fist won Lola the title. That elbow, I don't even want to say it was inadvertent. It just happened. And then both women's presence of mind and somehow
That's
kick it out.
Oh, no, this is the what? The corner?
This is why NXT has the best women's division in the world. These two, the focal point. These two, center stage. These two with their name in the marquee. Main event of Great American Bash. Exchanging right now, shot after shot, blow after blow. Elbow doesn't connect. Right back in, back fist doesn't connect. From the middle, boom, another shades of gray. Ken Gray wins.
Hold on, when I saw her family in the audience, I knew that bitch was gonna win. I knew that shit. They remember her family be serious. They're not like Chelsea Green. When they had a complaint stuff. And they're like, we're not gonna be in there. Yeah, this is what close this up, right?
Oh, man. From an athletic standpoint,
They did most of it. Got the clean drawers.
Yeah.
Oh, man, hey. She's up there with it. Oh, God.
7 stars.
87 stars. Dang, put the many stars I want to put on this, but all the stars. All the stars. Oh, not that new dog, man. I don't got no eyebrow lady. Not her. Never heard of me. Tired of her. I mean, it's still gotta be just being extra creepy. Yeah, I'm trying to think about that. Great American Bash. I'm probably going to Great American Bash. Probably going to Great American. This is me Lola about to get called up, so she got Hola, Dini, please. Yep. Hola, Dini, please. You better be saying Hola, Dini, please. It's not yet. It's not done.
Accepting what just
right for all the vice, and indeed, of course, the new champ, Kendall Gray.
And on a night, we celebrate tradition of the past. Tony D'Angelo, Miles Bourne, and Kendall Gray prove that the future is now here on NXT.
All right. Well, that was it. It was it was a bash. It was American. I felt like I learned a lot there. We will be doing a show probably tomorrow. Please hit the notification bell so that you know when we're going to be doing that or whenever we drop an awesome show, including that one. But we'll be talking about the whole week's products, including Night of Champions, all that fun stuff, SmackDown, Raw. We'll be talking about all the stuff that happened during the week. So, yeah, as I said, hit the bell so you know when we're going to do that show. But thank you so much for talking to me and hanging out and commenting and watching. This was a pretty decent PLE, so I don't have any super complaints about it. But as I said, I appreciate you guys. Here's our merch. Here's our other shows and sister shows, like Cause We Geeked with Rel, BA and them, Rel and King on Cap and Crown, Get Off the Damn Fence with the 695 crew. Yeah, but as I said, thank you for watching. I'm out.